Go, ladies and gentlemen. We are officially live on the twitch.tv platform for, you guessed it, ladies and gentlemen, another fun filled session of the PokéPod Masters podcast. I am your host, KG Prestige, but I am not alone here. Well, I'm actually alone in this particular table at this particular moment, but I'm not alone voice wise because I have some buddies along with me. We over here to the couch. We got our buddies over here, Cosmic and Emmy.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
And on our other couch over here, we got our pal, Polly.
Hello.
Hello indeed to all of you. And then, of course, we have the man in the outway. Where is he?
Ah, no.
Don't worry, they're coming, they're coming. But point of the matter is, hello everybody, how are you all doing tonight? Once again, we are back for another fun edition of the PokéPod Masters podcast, where me and my pals gather around every single week on Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about Pokemon, Nintendo shenanigans, and of course the latest episode of the PM 2023 series. So, with all that being said, we hope you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy today's podcast session. It is going to be a lot of fun. Of course, if you guys already recalled from our previous round in the session number 8, I think we're in right now, session number 8. Yeah, this is session number 9. Now, the previous session
Yeah.
was 8. We discussed and announced the whole charity event that is still, by the way, ongoing as of this moment. Currently, as you can see on the screen via the Twitch page, if you look above, you'll notice that we have currently raised, and I want to congratulate everybody here for this as well, currently raised a whopping total of $1,544. So congratulations to everybody here on this group call, to all the folks who aren't present right now but will probably show up a little bit later. Amongst everything else, though, sincerely thank you to everyone for all your love and support these past couple of days. And heck, just the fact that we initially started on Friday and now here we are on Monday, and we've already essentially received half of the goal that we had intended to go for. Actually, no, we broke that goal so far and have created 2 different incentives for that part in itself. But I'll save that for when we get into that part of the discussion a little bit later. But yeah, thank you to everybody who has been here with us watching the show, been a part of the show, all that. We appreciate every single one of y'all. So thank you so very much from the bottom of our hearts for giving us the opportunity to be able to just do our best in delivering kindness to all the kids out there. So, of course, we can't go ahead without also giving thanks and big, massive respects to the folks over at Starlight as well for even having these events happen to begin with, and allowing us to partake in this event as well. As Cosmic already provided in the chat, if you use the exclamation Starlight, you can go to the link provided right there to go ahead and donate for a good cause. And once again, we also have to go ahead and give our congratulations and thanks to our buddy Cosmic for allowing us to be part of this occasion as well. So thank you on that, buddy.
Of course. Yay.
Yeah, so I guess with that being said, shall we go and begin talking about the fact that the goal has now been doubled? What happened? There's a really interesting decision that I felt was occurred during the time that we've been away from Sunday to Monday. As you guys can tell, and we mentioned this before, we already hit past the $1,000 threshold, which, by the way, thank you all so much for that. We absolutely appreciate it. And because of that, you gave us the opportunity to go ahead and clear one of the major goals that we set out once we hit the big numbers. One of them being the fact that I get to drink water and go to Taco Bell, of all things.
You're welcome.
Yeah, now I can finally hydrate. The issue is nobody can see me hydrate because I'm via PNG model right now.
Actually, the specifications on there was that your camera would be on.
There you go.
Yeah.
I purposely made it so it would be on camera, on stream. I knew you were gonna pull something like that, so I put it in the fine print.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
confused.
you know what? I'm going to find a loophole, buddy. Just you watch.
What, you're just not gonna drink water?
No, I am going to drink water. Just not in the way you intended to be, is what I'm saying. Why is the PokéPod donate link not working, says Drift? Is it not?
It should.
Let me see.
Or should. Huh?
Yeah, it's
It-
working fine for me, I think. Yeah, it is. Showing perfectly fine for me as of right now. Thank God. I got a little scared. I thought the link was wrong.
Oh no, it's working for me.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
working for me too.
I guess it might be depending on regions or something like that. Yes, pain is coming for you, KG. Get ready to eat the evil tacos.
Well, what's the significance of him drinking water? I'm just
Oh,
curious.
I've just never seen it.
Oh,
I've never seen him do it on stream.
Despite having done it on stream on multiple occasions for that front, but Cosmic herself
okay.
has never seen it.
Yeah.
So
It's for me.
it's essentially
Yeah.
a self goal for her more than anyone else.
Thank you, everybody, for making my goal come true.
Dreams come true.
Happy for you, I think. Oh my lordy. So yeah, we got a couple of things to go ahead and talk about for today, and of course we got to. Oh shit, that scared the shoot out of me, bro.
What?
I got
Thank you
hit
so
with
much
a
for the
yay.
donation.
Somebody, I
Huh?
believe, donated just now in this instant.
Oh,
Who went ahead and donated?
It was Dill, and
Dill-
he
Okay.
left a comment saying it works.
Nice.
So,
Woo!
Oh, thank you, Dill.
Oh, we appreciate every single one of y'all
Thank
for
you,
doing
Dill.
that. So, before I go ahead and share the things that we're going to be doing and also giving the shout outs to all the lovelies who actually went ahead and donated for the shout out on the podcast session for tonight, I want Cosmic to take this chance right now here to go ahead and talk about the updated incentives that we currently got set in motion right now while I go ahead and clear something in the background. So, I will be right back. Cosmic,
What's with
please
the
take
nervous
it
laugh?
away. And yeah,
oh,
yeah.
oh boy. All right,
All right,
guys.
so enjoy.
So we love you all tremendously. And, we also, as a community, love to mess with KG. I think we all can agree it. Right, Emmy? Right,
Yeah.
Polly? It's
Yes.
great. So, $3,000, if we hit it, I am not only going to force KG to be in cosplay, thank you, Nessa, for the idea, he will be in cosplay as Hatsune Miku and play a
Oh my God.
Hatsune Miku game. And not only that, I feel a little bad about it, so I'm gonna join in. It'll be a co-stream. I will be one version of Hatsune Miku. He will be the other version of Hatsune Miku. Navy, thank you so much for the donation of
this.
$10. We
Hey,
appreciate
let's
you.
go.
And yes, so if you guys want to see us Sakai Day all day, every day, then let's go get to $3,000. It's a stretch. That's all it is. But we also added a different incentive that you guys already beat, and that was at $1,000. We will additionally, as another punishment to KG, he will be doing a Smasher Pass of all Pokemon, all 1,000 plus Pokemon, in honor of 1,000 plus dollars. So get ready for him to smash or pass your favorite Pokemon. I'm willing to take bets that he will probably smash a Garborder, just as a joke.
Oh my God.
If we hit $4,000, I will have Emmy bake a special cake that says 4,000.
Yo, let's go. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah,
I'll do
yeah.
that 100%. And only I can eat it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, yes. I will also I will drive to Brooklyn and I will pie KG in the face.
Oh
Like, I don't know what I
my
should do.
God.
I'll watch the Hoopa movie. That's
You
what
watch
I'll
the
do.
Hoopa movie?
Some people, no, not gonna lie
I'm
though. Some people in my
suffering.
chat were like, "Yo, can you watch like the worst episode of Journeys?" And I was just like, "Oh,
Oh, the
kids.
Mars Chomp episode.
yo, we should do that. The worst episode of Journeys. We'll just all watch it. That could be one thing." Oh my
Oh,
God.
and we have to give good feedback.
Oh yeah, we have to all be positive during the entire time. Yeah, exactly, Cosmic. Yes, 100%. Oh my God. It's for the kids. It's for the kids.
Guys, all punishments are for the children.
Exactly.
And if you guys are unable to donate, I want to just let you guys know now. So because I, being the leader of the team for the charity, had to create my own personal campaign for my streams. On not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, the 26th, I will be hosting, because unfortunately we hit that painful incentive for me. I will be doing a Donkey Kong Country stream dressed as Donkey Kong. And it's also going to be crowd control, where you guys all control the game and can do whatever you want to it. So it's just going to be utter torture. But in addition to that, for only 1,000 channel points, if you redeem that reward, I purposely will donate $5 in your name to the charity. So if you guys are unable to afford it, you guys can just go ahead, lurk on my upcoming streams if you need to get to 1,000. It's whatever, or lurk on that one stream, and hopefully by the end of it, you'll be able to get to it. But, yeah, I'll be able to still donate in your name. So hopefully we can get KG in a gray and green skirt singing some form of Hatsune Miku.
Yes.
This is wonderful.
This is all we want in
fantastic.
life. He's back.
He's just silent.
I know he's back. I see him messing with the screens.
I think he's just moving it in fear.
Join
It's like,
the
you know,
cosplay community. Oh, sorry.
you know, like the blink once
Yeah.
and then blink twice. You know, that's what he's doing.
Yes, Joker, you can make us an entire playlist. Joker is our resident Hatsune
Hatsune
Miku
Miku.
stan, as well as Drift, but
Oh,
especially Joker.
Wait, Love Live, or Aqua, one of the Love Live groups, they just did a collab with Hatsune Miku.
Oh my
So
goodness.
that song, I requested that it's part of it, please.
Yes, 100%.
Thank
I love
you.
the vibe. Also, hi Dane, how are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Does KG have it set to auto because it's the cameras are switching? I thought he had to do that on his
Oh, there's
own.
an auto feature? Yo,
Okay,
that's so
sick.
cool.
I
Yeah.
think.
By the way, guys, Motion is currently working on a Pokemon set.
Oh,
Nice.
really?
Yeah,
That's so
yeah.
cool. Oh my gosh.
I don't know when that'll be in the works, but they did a poll on Twitter, and that was what won. Speaking of
Nice.
Twitter, guys, I think we have more breaking news.
Oh,
And this
no.
we're gonna
Mhm.
before we get to the shout outs, because I'll be honest, there's one shout out for somebody I don't know how to pronounce, so I have to wait till KG to get back. But we're gonna fill up some time by making a special announcement about Emmy.
Oh,
Emmy, do you want
no.
to take this away?
No, I'm okay. No, I'm good.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it then. Guys,
I don't know,
so
guys.
this-
Hold on, Cosmic, stop. I don't think this is a good idea.
no, we're
because-
doing this. We're
We
doing
feel-
this. We're doing this.
Okay, all
We've
right.
tainted her.
We're doing this. Guys,
No.
our resident Pika with a bow, Emmy, the baker, the girl with the bows, the Canadian,
yeah.
the girl who's always smiling. Our sweet innocent Emmy has made a Twitter. Go follow Pika with the bow on Twitter. You guys all go
if you
support
put
her.
any toxicity in her Twitter timeline at all, we're gonna
Tainted
hunt you down.
forever. She's tainted.
Oh,
We do not. We can't do this.
yeah.
Yeah.
How
I'm
long?
sorry.
How long will Emmy last on Twitter? That's what
I just
wanna-
want to make an announcement. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't want to, but I also felt bad because Cosmic always had to make stuff for me. So I was like, okay, I can do it. It's okay. It's
Emmy,
fine.
please stay safe. Yeah. Really.
Please hashtag pray for Emmy.
At $2,000, I am going to have Emmy make a large tweet all about how much she loves Twitter.
No.
Ah.
Why are we? You know what? It's hashtag for the kids. It's for the kids. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny when I was setting it up, right? It's like, oh, do you want your birthday to be public? And I'm like, you know what? I should, just so I can put on my birthday. Hi guys, it's my birthday today. Just do me if you want to do me something really nice, wish me on any platform other than here. Just go from there. Oh my god.
Go.
I
Emmy, what
mean, it's
have
not
you done?
bad. I've just been retweeting things, and I learned so many things. Like you can retweet a retweet, and then apparently you can quote retweet.
That's how things get big.
quote- Yeah, you can quote retweet a retweet that's been retweeted.
Uh-huh.
It's retweets.
I quote
shit.
retweet all the time, and there's some people that are like, "What? I hate quote retweeting. What's the point of it?" And I'm like, "Because I want to share my thoughts on what they
See,
say."
I don't like when people private quote retweet some.
Well,
a
I
hot
think
take.
that I don't
Private
know
quote
why
them
that.
too? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I don't know why that's
Toxic.
even. Yeah, it's just toxic. I don't know.
I mean, so far my thoughts on Twitter have just been I hate how the system is set up because your For You timeline is just so disorganized. I've complained about this
Yeah,
with
you
everyone.
could blame Elon Musk for that probably because he.
It's
did
so-
everything else.
It's so bad. It's it tells you people that you don't follow, so it'll give you their tweets, and then it'll give you the
Yes.
people that you follow, and then it'll
What
give
it-
you other things too. And I'm just
What
why
it
is
tries to
like
do
this?
is it makes an algorithm based on what your followers are or things that you seem to like, and it gives you that. For the
Yeah.
most part, I actually think it's okay. But then sometimes I see a bunch of stuff that isn't related to me, and that gets really annoying. And then it auto refreshes every time I open up Twitter, and it's like I'm looking at something. Let's say I look at this nice like a nice piece of artwork or something, and I want to like give it a closer look at it. I want to retweet it or something, and then all of a sudden it just refreshes on me automatically, and then I lose it, and it's gone forever. There is no way to get that back unless I remember some parts of the tweet and I type it in a search or something. It's like it's really annoying, and there's no way to fix that. So.
Yeah. I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, the auto refresh should just stop. I think it shouldn't do that. At least it does it for me. When I'm on Twitter desktop, but I don't know about mobile.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I mean, the nice part is I can support all you lovely people. So everyone who's followed so far, thank you. I appreciate that, and thank you for warning me as well, because I love the appreciation. Just be like, Emmy, be careful, be safe. I'm like, I'm concerned. The concern.
Grab the cherry, Emmy.
Grab the cherry.
The cherry. Emmy, grab it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's the tone of voice we had to use.
So why do we have Yoshi's Island in the background today?
Because yeah. Go ahead.
Sergi loves Yoshi Island.
Oh,
Yeah, it's also one of the.
Yoshi.
Well, it's one of the DLC courses.
Oh, that's right. That came.
Yeah,
out. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I forgot
We'll be
about
talking
that.
about that soon.
That was this week. So
Yeah,
that's gonna be a fun.
Look at Birdo.
Look at Birdo. Yeah, so Birdo came out with this one too. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Birdo's
Is
great.
it who played Birdo in the charity event?
I did.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
What
I
is
love
she
Birdo.
like? What sound does she make again? She like,
I don't know. She was like, who's that sound?
Wow. I hate it so much.
I kind of thought he was back.
No, I've been back for like the past 10 minutes or so.
I know you have. I'm seeing you flicker everything.
Oh no, I was just going by the whole fact that Dean was saying, "Oh, did we do an automatic set?"
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I thought maybe you had it set up and you can do that.
Oh,
No, that's
I
not-
wish, buddy. I
That's not a
wish there
thing.
was a fee. Also,
How are you doing that? Because as soon as I talk, it switches over. Are you like just hitting keys or something? Or what?
So thank God that the Stream Deck exists. So
Oh.
Motion has the ability to like use short keys with Stream Deck. So essentially, I have to just simply click a button, and that's it. It just transitions here, transitions here,
gonna be
and
exhausting,
transitions
man.
here. My 4 fingers are getting a workout. My poor thumb isn't really working out as much though, but the other 4
Yeah.
fingers though are doing perfectly fine. But no, it's really great though to do this sort of thing. It gets me to move my hands and not have to jitter along with the nice little
Yeah.
wolf strap that bruised my hand the other day.
Yeah.
So no, this is fine. This is fine right now.
Oh, I have noticed that you are by yourself on the main stage today,
Oh, absolutely. Yo,
and
I
I
got
think
the
it's
whole,
gonna probably stay like that tonight.
Yeah, I got the whole
Yeah.
table for myself, guys.
got the
Guys,
whole
can we
How
just
does
have
it feel? I had to deal with that every week.
Well, no, guys, can we just have a proper moment of silence for Tyrone's Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
It has
Yes.
been almost 15
2
days. This
Oh,
poor
it has been
man.
2 weeks.
Yeah, this poor man. He just doesn't have. Can we just take like a 15-second moment of silence?
Why?
Ruined.
No.
No.
Why won't
We
the
didn't even
people
get to
in the
1
building-
second.
No, it's okay.
It's one of those things where his internet is basically shared by everybody's. Like everyone has their own modem, but if one person's goes out,
Oh.
his goes out. Like it's everybody.
Everybody's go
Awful.
out. Yeah.
So right now, from what he said to us earlier, they told him to call Spectrum to get it set up. So I don't
They
know.
told him at like 6 o'clock.
Is that what he said?
Where like everything is. Yeah, they told him at like 6 o'clock where everything is closed. I'm like, what? Wow.
Yeah, but he said that Spectrum's 24 hours, so they should be able to help
Oh.
him. But
Okay.
I don't know if they said. Did he say there was going to be info that he's supposed to give them or something?
I don't know. I hope so though.
I don't
'cause,
remember
man.
what he said exactly.
So wait, what has he been doing this whole time?
Anime.
Watching
Surviving.
Yeah, he's watching anime that he has on DVD.
On
Tyrone.
DVD?
Oh my gosh,
no.
DVD.
Not on Blu-ray.
Oh, maybe it is Blu-ray. It's one or the other. But he's watching all
Man.
this older anime, so I just kind of thought it was a DVD.
That's gotta be boring.
Actually,
I'm
he
sorry.
said he's been catching up on some shows, so that must mean something good.
Oh, there you
no?
go.
There you go. So what's a DVD ancient disc? Oh man, if you want to talk about ancient discs, allow me to talk about the floppy one, bro. Oh.
The floppy disc.
discs.
Yeah, we stand
And
floppy
the
discs.
VHS.
They weren't floppy.
And the
I was
cassette
disappointed.
tapes.
I swear to God, I said floppy discs. Okay, don't interpret it as something else. Thank you. Oh lordy. But
What?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, because of
Oh.
my tongue pronunciation, kind of removes the S a little too much every now and then. Like like how you ever had words where it's supposed to say one thing and then it comes out saying something else. Like for example, and here I'm trying my hardest to say it right now. Tree.
Team
Really?
trees.
Yeah. I don't end up saying it often like that. I end up saying 3. So it's coming out like
Wait.
that. Like
Aw.
a
PG per
it's a
tree.
tree.
prestige.
Trees.
It's okay, KG. I get that because I have a gap in my teeth. So like some words, I have a lisp for.
Yeah, so that's why it's Team Threes. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh man, no, but I do try occasionally to. Whenever I do see something, I'll be like, okay, it's Team Trees, But like when I'm speaking fast, oftentimes those lists end up coming out in ways that I don't want it to. So certain words could come out a little poorly than how I intended it to. So my bad if that ends up happening at some point in the future. Doesn't have to be this session, but I'm just saying in future sessions, just keep that in mind, peeps. So yeah, no, it's just it was nice hearing the whole shenanigans about what's been going on lately, and once again, just to quickly jump back to something to what Cosmic said earlier before, with the incentives that she has already probably shared about, yeah.
Mhm.
Say it. Say it.
I'll let you have your pick
What pick?
of which version.
What are my options then?
There's a lot of versions of Hatsune Miku that you could do.
Oh God.
Oh, we're doing this? Oh boy.
So
Well,
okay.
it's only if we hit 3,000. So it's
Only-
up to the people to decide if they want to see KG in a mini skirt. Then
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful.
Okay, you know what? I will do this. If we do hit it, the only one who I will accept the choice on, and then people will see as a group decide on that as a confirmation. I think Joker has to be the one to decide what it's gonna be.
I agree.
I think she should be the one, and if the entire group in the
You
community
have the power, Joker. Use it wisely.
Yeah, so if anything, I would ask Joker to come up with one particular one that she would like to see. And if it's somehow foundable in any way, shape, and form that we can actually get it, then I would absolutely go out of my way to do it. Just make sure
Can we also just
it's
give
acceptable.
Includes the Aqua collab, the Love Live collab with Hatsune Miku.
we got you. It'll happen.
Yes.
Now,
But can we also just give a quick shout out to Joker, who got recognized by Starlight today?
oh
that was
yeah,
amazing.
you're
That
right.
was fantastic.
So Joker, with her lovely $5 donations to get a role in our Discord server, has put her name as Joker in parentheses, Cosmic's #1 fan, parentheses, aka Milkshake Akiyama. And Starlight reached out to me saying, odd question, does this Tiltify donation comment mean anything to you? Apparently, multiple staff members were just looking at her donations, having a field day with it. So thank you, Joker. You made Starlight have fun.
Aw.
Bro, that was hilarious just getting it from Cosmic about like, oh, Joker did a funny, and I'm like, what kind of funny did she do? And like, oh. And then I read the comment about it. I'm like, oh, I can see why.
But if you guys are wondering if Starlight reads your donation comments and stuff like that, they do.
Absolutely.
They see them.
So if you guys said anything, they know. they know for sure. Not just we, they as well. So so once again, much love to everybody who has given a lot of donations during this past week since the announcement back on the previous Monday. And lo and behold, here we are now, standing at a whopping 1,559, I believe we currently are right now, because we received 2 donations during this stream tonight. So thank you to the 2 folks that we saw here currently on stream who donated, Dill and Navy Blue Sweetcoon, for the donations.
Yay.
Much appreciated. However,
Thank you.
as Cosmic said beforehand, we do need to do the one thing that they had in terms of one of the reward features, which is a custom shout out on the PokéPod. And would you be surprised to know that we actually got quite a few that we need to go ahead and do as well for this one? So if you guys ever want to donate and also get a shout out from us here in the PokéPod, or say become a part of the reaction with the Annie Poke Watch Party, make sure to go and check out the exclamation Starlight page and check through the various things we have available for you guys to go ahead and, donate on. Once again, all of this is going straight to charity for the Starlight Children's Foundation. So without them, none of this would be happening right now. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts to Starlight for allowing us to once again be a part of this. So what do you guys say we go ahead and give those shout outs right now then?
Yeah.
All right, here's my question. Should it just be a generic one, or should we go extra with it?
Oh no, okay. So I will do the first one because this is a friend of the Annie-Poke community. It's a friend of our streams, and that goes out to our girl Shiny Charm. Shiny is spelled with 3 I's. So guys, she is an up and coming Annie-Poke tuber, and I highly, highly, highly encourage you guys go check her out on YouTube. So if you don't know how to spell it, it's ShiiiNY.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be able to.
ARM. Yeah, if you look up just Shiny Charm on YouTube, you're gonna get somebody else. Now, she is represented by a shiny Mew, so if you're interested in shiny Pokemon, definitely go check her out. Shiny Pokemon are very much her thing. Her Twitter handle is also Shiny Mew, and she's giving out frequent updates in regards to the status of her YouTube channel. She's doing a lot of hard work to make sure her YouTube channel is going to be fully up and running and all ready to go for when the new series comes out. So definitely go check her out. Yes, as Joker said, her and Shiny are Texas besties, hashtag girlboss, hashtag slay, hashtag whataburger time, hashtag yeehaw. Shiny, if that means anything to you.
What the heck? I heard a yay.
But, and thank you so much. It looks like we got another donation. I missed who it was.
Pelinser.
Pelinser, thank you so much.
I also want to just give a shout out because Shiny donated during my stream on Saturday. So thank you for that. That really means a lot. And yeah, I don't know if she's here. I'll have to ping her in the chat and let her know that we gave her the shout.
But guys, yeah, definitely go check her out.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Yes.
So, okay, we got more shout outs to give, though. Also, I do love these weird flex donations that we've had before. Somebody weird flex donated 12 hours ago when nobody was streaming.
Well, they wanted to flex. It's fine.
Yeah, so they flex on it, buddy. You flexing out here, and we appreciate it. Okay, so I got a couple more right here. Actually, we go all the way back. We actually got one a few days back from our buddy Mr. Goggles, aka Goggles Master, right there. I don't know if Goggles is currently right there in the Twitch chat, but our buddy Goggles, someone we've known for a very long time, went ahead and donated for the shout out. So, sir, we appreciate you. We stand you, and thank you so much for your insane contribution in giving to charity. But it does make me beg the question, were $5 from those 25 supposed to go straight to Trey, or did you just go ahead and use it for this charity? I'm sure he'll be happy with it regardless, because it's going to a worthy cause, of course, But I just need to know the answer to that, buddy. That's the real answer I need right now. Did it go to a good cause?
In regards to Mr. Goggles, he's a fellow podcaster. So if you guys are familiar with the Poke Chat, it is going to be coming back this year. I'm not sure of the exact time, but I know Goggles and Treyman are currently hard at work for it. So if you guys are not following Goggle Master on Twitter, YouTube, or Twitch, definitely go do so because he will give you updates. And we just got another donation from Ultimate Milkshake
donation.
Akiyama, the PokéPod's biggest stan.
Oh my gosh.
Biggest fan. Oh, man.
I've idolized the PokéPod since I was a young girl. I listened to their podcast every Monday night and watched the Pokemon anime with them every Friday during reaction night. They have inspired me with their remarkable talent and their out-of-context clips. I love what they do for the charity. Thank you, Ultimate Milkshake Akiyama, the PokéPod's biggest fan.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wait, that's a very long name, bro. I'm just saying. But we stand regardless, though. We stand that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, so let's see. We got some other ones as well here. Let's see. For Goggles Master, we go a little upwards. What? I never knew this one. There was a my biggest fan award. I never knew that was a thing.
Oh, yeah, so that was actually from my campaign redemptions show on yours.
Mm-hmm.
That has been a thing where everyone's fighting to be my number one fan. So I gave them the status of, if you pay for it, you're now my official number one fan.
Wow.
Currently, the person who holds that title is Galar Adventurer, who's another person you guys should go check out because he's an amazing musician.
Oh my gosh.
He is on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So guys, definitely go check him out, Galar Adventurer. Absolutely is such an amazing pianist and does a lot of like Pokemon music and Charlie Brown music and Disney music. So definitely go check him out.
Oh, was that the one you quote retweeted earlier today?
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
that's
so
what I was
good.
listening. Yeah, it was actually really good.
He's so good.
Mm-hmm. So we wish you best of luck with your future endeavors as you continue to master the art of piano, because that isn't exactly what I would consider an easy instrument to go straight into, but it is a very satisfying one. I want you to become the next person that we saw in that performance in the musical arts thing the other week, bro, because if you end up like him, you are going to be a king, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day you'll do it with Polly.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
I'll do it.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, that'd be nice, yeah.
Pokemon music.
Exactly. Just make sure ShowPro doesn't catch wind of it. You guys will be fine.
We'll play so badly that, or at least I'll play. No, Galar will play great.
Yeah, Polly's gonna play the bad notes just to purposely hide it from getting caught by ShowPro. Oh lordy. Nah, but we stand our friends regardless. So yeah, continue with your future endeavors on the piano life, buddy. We wish you nothing but the best. Now we also got another shout out over here as well. Shout out to this particular individual who went ahead and donated actually a lot more than I thought. He went extra with this one. He donated $100, but his reward that he asked for is to be shouted out on the PokéPod. But before we get to that one though, somebody else donated just now. I can't read what it says.
Please don't make smoothies out of trees.
No, that's fine. But like the name is so long that it's overlapping the amount of what they donated. So I have they donated $2. Okay. I have no idea what the hell it is. I could take a screenshot and share it to you guys, but the name was so big that it overlapped the amount of what was supposed to be showed here. So yeah, going back to that previous shout out to my homeboy. I know him. He's very well loved, and I think you guys know him too. Shout out to KG Prestige for donating a while ago. For being he requested to be shouted out on tonight's podcast session. So yeah, shout outs to him. If you guys aren't familiar with his work, he's been doing content for almost a decade right now. So he's been doing from anti-poke stuff to random animes occasionally whenever he feels like it. Although I think he stopped doing that after a while. I don't recall, but I do know that he is actually streaming on on Twitch in particular. So you can go ahead and follow him over at twitch.tv/KG Prestige. Make sure to send some love his way and make sure to follow. So trust me, he gets my seal of approval. So if you guys ever want to check out Anti-Poke content like his Friday night reactions at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think you guys will get a good kick out of that. He occasionally streams on other days as well. So make sure to follow him on his Twitter at twitter.com/KG Prestige to learn more info and also other shenanigans as well. So yeah.
Wow.
I know, right?
We'll go do that right now. I haven't followed him yet. Let me go follow him.
I know, man. Listen, after him donating $100, I had to go send some love his way, bro.
Same here.
Yeah, indeed.
What?
No, dude.
KG sounds like a boring Twitch streamer. I'd rather watch you, KG.
Yo, KG ain't got nothing on me. I ain't still wishing him nothing but the best. But bro, we are in different leagues. I'm just gonna say that right now. Yeah, eventually he'll get to this point for sure. For sure. Oh man, Tess donated 5 bitty bits. Thank you so much for the bitty bits.
Thank you, Tess.
Oh man, is it really worth it? His comment says for the children, so I'm assuming it's worth it. So yeah.
Joanne wants to know, or Johan wants to know, when are you eating Taco Bell and drinking water, KG?
Yeah, KG.
So Okay, but hold on. Jesus Christ, y'all. I will get to that comment in a minute. Okay, so the taco. No. The Taco Bell. I can't specify on a date, obviously, because a lot of us are going to be streaming, and I know a lot of you guys want to see it either live or recorded. And specifically, I recall Cosmic herself stated that she wants to be a part of that too. So
I cannot not be a part of that. You know that, right? I will fly wherever I need to go. I will ride on a train wherever I need to go if it means seeing people eat taco.
I told you I know the exact one that I'll give you the address to it.
Yes.
But yeah, so there is a date in particular. I think we're gonna meet up. I actually did get confirmation for that one, Cosmic. Because in case you guys might not know, just bouncing around for a little bit, on the 30th of this month, that Mario van that appeared in Nintendo New York a while ago is coming back on the 30th of March. Here's the problem, though. It's on a Thursday. Would you believe that? So it was such a weird choice for where they decided to slap that in. But regardless, though, we did find a perfect time to go ahead for that. And I don't know if we're going to do it on that day in particular, Cosmic. That's up to you to decide on that, if that's going to be the choice, or rather if we're going to do something else for that day. But I do know I'm going to be acquiring something to fulfill for Emmy's goal that she had done last year, which is the cookie shenanigans. So
yeah, guys, I'm bringing him a toaster when I see.
Oh my!
Because I needed to bake. Yeah, I needed to bake a cookie.
Bacon is. Gonna bake one single cookie. I mean, we did call it the cookie
down New
stream.
York with a toaster and Taco Bells.
Wait, you know that I used to do that in college? So we had this like pizza maker conveyor belt thing where you like essentially make pizza, quote unquote, which is really just like a roll with like they had like pepperoni and like sauce and whatnot. I don't really consider it real pizza, but whatever. So people would take this stuff, put it on the conveyor belt, and warm it up. Well, I used to take the cookies in the dining hall when I was in college and put them through the conveyor belt so they came out all nice and gooey. And people would like stare at me, like wondering what I'm doing, because like it's not pizza, it's cookies, but they just came out so warm and gooey.
No, listen, the gooey is the best part. That's just the truth, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But, Emmy, would you relate to that? Is gooey better than chewy or crunchy?
No, I like chewy. But here's the thing. For cookies, I like the outside to be crisp and the inside to be chewy. So...
Ooh, that's a tough one.
What about the gooey? What about the gooey?
I don't know. I feel like the gooey is kind of raw. It's raw.
The cookie's freaking raw.
Your best Gordon Ramsay impression. It's raw.
It's raw.
Okay.
See, I don't like them, like Felipe. I don't like them when they're crunchy myself. Like I
like crunchy.
That's not a,
Those are
that's
my
not
favorite.
A cookie for that's just it doesn't.
They're
feel
like
right.
biscuits.
Somebody says we should wait until the end. If we get $3,000,
oh my gosh,
we might get to see KG dressed as Hatsune Miku while eating tacos and baking cookies.
Oh my god,
that's a visual I don't know if I want to see, but for the kids.
You know, I'm down for that.
And then you gotta say for the kids.
For the children. It's horrible for the children, no. What kind of stream is that? What kind of stream is any of that?
For the kids.
It is like the ultimatum. It is the ultimate stream. There will never be a stream that'll top that stream until the next stream comes in, and then we'll be topped. But until that day comes, though, that's just gonna be something to be a sight to behold if we get to that threshold. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to make this moment shine to get us to that 3,000 goal, do your best. Spread the word. Let people know where they can go ahead and donate and share the love by giving them the link so they can share even $1 for $2. Doesn't matter. Any contribution at the end of the day, regardless if we hit the goal or not, it's going to a beautiful cause. So let's all do our best to work together to make this become a reality in terms of meeting the threshold. Hatsune Miku, when I still can't believe this is a thing, no, Jesus Christ.
It's fine. We're going to do it together. Tyrone, you're like, oh, so Tyrone, you're here.
I like how Tyrone just...
Tyrone.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second, Tyrone is here.
Yeah, he's over here, guys.
Here.
Yeah, there he is.
He's not by himself tonight.
Work?
Yeah, I finally have a buddy there. Nice.
buddy.
Yeah. I think he's still on his phone though.
Yeah, that
Oh.
might be the case.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
By the
he
way, we
probably
still have
won't
one
be.
more shout out to do. I was kind of hoping that she was gonna hop in because I saw her in chat, but
yeah, that's what I was waiting too. That's why I kind of kept quiet for a little bit on that front.
yeah, I don't know if she's coming in, but
But if anything, if anything on that front, I think it would be better to go ahead and clip that shout out so we can go ahead and send it to her that way. That'll be also
Yeah.
good too. No, okay.
Mhm.
So the shout out that they requested is under the name of We All Learn Here. Now, at the beginning, I didn't actually understand that. I was like, okay, We All Learn Here. That's a nice name, no? Wouldn't you agree on that front? But then it turns out that there's a little more story to that. And I was hoping, and I was thinking Nessa would have been here for this one because I think she's tied to that person. Am I correct? Is this the person I'm thinking of, or was it a different individual?
I know it is this
It's
person.
Nessa.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she's in chat, but she may not be here at the moment.
Yeah, I know. She said she just recently got home. So yeah. No, but okay. So at the time, she said, and this is a funny story too. I guess we could talk a little bit about the behind the scenes shenanigans. We were having a hard time for a little while trying to get her name be said on not just stream. I mean in recording in general, because me and Nessa and Richie were doing our best to try to figure out how in the world do you translate this particular name. Because the first time I read it, I thought I saw the word chula in there, but that wasn't the case. Chula is not the word that was used in that username. It was actually chuya or chuya, which had two L's in it. One little letter makes such a significant difference. Could you believe that? So let me go ahead and get some love out there to the person named La Chuya Vida. I believe I said that correct. Please tell me I did, because I would be so embarrassed if I actually said it right in the messenger and somehow I decided and borped it all over here on stream. But yes, La Chuya Vida, thank you so much for the wonderful donation, and thank you for helping out with this cause. There are two names, once again, La Chuya Vida, which is that one, and of course, We All Learn Here. I don't know if they want me to tie that name via their personal account or not, or are they okay with that?
So for that is actually that's Nessa's niece.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you guys hear Nessa talking about a baby a lot, that's the mother's baby. So if you guys want to see the baby that Nessa's always talking about, definitely go check out her account. And I'll spell it for you. It's LuChuLLAVIDA. Go send some love over there. Go give a cuddle photo, like mentally cuddle with the baby.
Kids,
You know?
y'all.
Yeah. We love the kids here. So go tell them that their baby's cute, because the baby is cute. And
It is cute. It is
What?
cute.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Also, thank you, Donnie, for flipping that. We'll send it to Nessa.
Yeah, we'll send it to Nessa, and I hope I hope to dear God I said it right. I hope to dear God I did say it right. So, La Tria Vida, once again. Much love to all of those who had donated for the shout out on the PokéPod. We hope we gave you the best shout out that we possibly could. And I want to thank everybody as well for going out of their way to donate throughout the entire month as well. We got so many wonderful donations from the Sergi portraits. I know my buddy Adam, from the last week's session, he got that gift, and he actually showed me a preview of what Sergi's been working on behind the scenes. So Sergi, the GOAT, he's been busy, bro. He's been hella busy.
That boy sweating.
This boy out here going for the 125% grind every single goddamn day. If anybody deserves some recognition on social media as well, Sergi Romero, or Sergi Romero Art on Instagram, I believe. Make sure to also follow him as well. This man worked his ass off, bro. He did so much. He literally went and did the whole Team Rocket thing. He went ahead to work on these portraits behind the scenes. He's also working on another project that we're currently getting prepared for the future. Something for me and Cosmic to do for the streams. You guys will see when that time comes. Amongst many other things as well. So Sergio Romero Art, once again, has been an incredible friend of ours that I've known for almost a decade as well. And we stand and appreciate him every single step of the way. So much love to him. Go follow him if you have yet to do so on social media via his Twitter or on his Instagram as well. I promise you, you will not be disappointed, especially if you guys are fans of both Pokemon and the One Piece as well. So yeah.
Oh, One Piece is real.
Oh, I love that.
Also, we should probably add that all redemptions for Sergi have already been redeemed. So that is one that is gone. Our other big ticket items are still available. Our Emmy has one more order of cookies, I
Yes.
think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, one more order of cookies. KG has 3 animated backgrounds. If anybody needs an animated background, if you guys, we have 3 left of those. If you're interested in emotes, you can order them also. That I would be able to do for you. And those are like the 3 bigger priced ones.
I know you said one of them was also me creating a VGC team.
Yes.
Is that still a thing that is down? Because technically, if I just get the information, I can do the rest.
Oh yeah,
This is one of the
that's still
weird
there.
reasons.
It's just not.
Yeah,
It's just
this
not a
is
lot
one
of
of the
money.
weird reasons why I write everything down on a notebook for this specific situation.
Yeah.
It finally serves its full purpose right now.
Yes, if you guys are interested in a VGC team created for you by Tyrone, the God 3, we have that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like if that's something you're interested in, we have that too. It's one of our lower price ones, so definitely go check it out if you aren't.
I won't just copy and paste the teams from the tournaments. If you literally like, hey, my favorite Pokemon is freaking is like
Dunsparce.
What's that one? Yeah, my favorite Pokemon is Dunsparce.
That's so weird. I was thinking the exact same Pokemon.
I will create a compatibilely viable Dunsparce team.
I only say Dunsparce because I know one of my buddies actually mains Dunsparce back before the Dunsparce came and became a thing, and he kicked my ass every single time.
Yeah, because Dunsparce has Serene Grace. That's why.
Yeah.
I won't just rip a random team off of a tournament page. No, I will legitimately make a team that revolves around whatever mon that you want.
Indeed. So yeah, please.
Yes, of course.
Of course. So yeah, there's still just a lot more shenanigans we have planned throughout the rest of the month, ladies and gentlemen. So if you cannot donate, say today or within the next week, know that this event will still continue to last until March 31st of 2023. So we have a full month ahead of upcoming shenanigans that we, the community, and the PokéPod crew are currently working on right now. So I hope you guys, if you can, make sure to spread the word, send some love out there, let people know what we currently are doing, and hopefully we can continue to work our best together as a team to reach that goal and make that 3,000 thing a reality. Sorry, just had to imagine that whole fantasy we just talked about like a few seconds ago. About Hatsune Miku eating a taco.
It's like your life flash before your eyes.
I know.
Yeah, you ever see like like the cat with like the Vietnam flashbacks and shit?
Yeah.
That's essentially what my head's going through. I'm just imagining to myself just the Hatsune Miku cooking a cookie in the background. Yeah, while having a nice plate of Taco Bell in the meantime, as she's probably singing a song.
Are you gonna eat it in a public place, or are you gonna take it home with you?
I don't know what's happening with that one. Yum. No. I could have sworn there was another goal that we were supposed to hit too, but I don't know if that's a thing though. I feel like I missed one.
Let
me see. Did I
we
miss
had the
any
water
other goals?
Did we actually have something set for that?
No, okay, no. It's the other goal is just that one. Okay, it's just the Hatsune Miku one. The reason why I'm saying for the other one is because if we get 4,000, it has to be public.
Oh my god!
You have to take pictures and post them on Twitter, Instagram,
all the other social media platforms.
Google Plus. Google Plus.
And if we get to 5,000, KG has to walk around New York all day long in that thing.
God.
And then you just have to keep shouting for the kids.
No other clothes, just that.
Just that.
Just that.
What does she wear? Like a dress?
I'll bring out a boombox, and then
it just plays Sekaide.
Yeah.
Cosmic, you do that while he's going to Taco Bell.
Hey, we got a donation.
Oh, donation!
Hey, from our buddy Crispy Crunchy Papa.
The boys guy or girl or I'm sorry.
I can't handle this time period.
Hello, everyone in the PokéPod. Enjoy a slice of pie from the pie man.
Yeah, and they actually asked for a
You
custom
sounded
Discord
like
role.
You
Okay,
sounded like
Crispy, I'll
Captain
send you a DM.
America after he got unfrozen from like 100 years.
Oh, okay. We won't create future incentives, but if we somehow pass the 3,000 threshold and can have the opportunity to get to 4,000, sure.
Ooh, I'll wear the costume, Felipe.
7,000. Everybody in the podcast has to wear a
Oh
costume.
my goodness.
Oh, no.
Alright,
Oh no.
Terrell.
What the hell?
Like, listen, I know for a fact that the girls are gonna be fine with that dress. And regardless of them, they will all be looking great because obviously the design is meant for the girls. I'm envisioning the guys, however.
Wait. Well, what we could do, because I mean, we could all like cross dress. Like the guys all have to be.
We gender
Miku and
bended. Let's go.
Yeah.
Is there a
I'm
male
down.
character associated with the?
Of course,
Oh, there's
you're
male
down.
Vocaloid.
Yeah, Hatsune Mikuo or whatever Joker said earlier today. God, the one with the pants. Cosmic Kaito. What?
I mean, honestly, like Emmy, you and I could definitely do like Len and Rin because they're siblings.
Oh my gosh, let's go! Wait, let me
mean-
search this up. Hold on.
Yeah, they're blind, and I can't picture either one of us in blonde hair, but we can do it.
Oh my. Yeah, we can do it. That's fine. We can be blonde for a day. It's okay.
Yeah, and and Rin has a giant bow.
Yes! Let's go!
You just gotta go ahead and purchase a giant bow from somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's easy to find.
Yeah, her back
okay.
closet.
Yeah, exactly. How did you know?
It's like all the little bows, they just join together and become one mega bow.
One big bow.
Yeah. So it's like her superpower just divides and enlarges whenever it feels like it.
Yes, exactly.
Damn.
Although, KG, I will say though, if you're gonna be Hatsune Miku and bake a cookie, I just need to ask you one thing. Please tie your hair back. I don't want blue hair in this cookie. All right, just to let you know.
I'm scared because I don't know how far I have to take this Hatsune Miku thing. I know obviously it's the whole thing, but now I'm even envisioning other things as well, and I'm so confused. But if it gets to that point, obviously we'll figure it out. There is a little something else we haven't decided just yet, but I will say, and this is something we were talking about jokingly in the messenger, if we do pass the $3,000 threshold though, Cosmic, I'm still thinking about that other incentive you did not put down in the thing yet. If we get to that point, but we'll save it for when that happens, though. I'm not saying it right now, but if it does happen, I'm legitimately thinking that might.
That would be fun.
That would be hella fun. But we'll see. Once again,
think of something that I should do. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. If you have something you want to contribute,
well. That's the thing. I can't think of anything.
Here's the thing, and I'm gonna bring this up as well. There is upcoming streams that a lot of us individually are going to be doing. I know for a fact, Cosmic herself, she's going to be having her own dedicated stream in this upcoming week, if I'm correct. Am I correct on that? I think...
No, that one's going to be the 26th. Is that Donkey Kong thing?
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Sorry, I misread probably the poster you made earlier today on Twitter, where you're announcing what you're doing. But yeah, you're going to have a dedicated day for streaming for this as well. So the Donkey Kong shenanigans. I intend this Saturday to also have something similar to that, where it's going to be a dedicated solo stream. We're going to be doing a straight up long ass session of Zorua egg hatching. So I have to ask y'all in the chat, any of you all outside of the US by any chance, or do any of you guys have a Ditto that's from another part of the world that's not from the US? Because I would like that very much, please. I want to do the Masuda thing, but I can't do it if I have an English US Ditto and an English US Zoroark. I don't think that's how it works. I think you need to have two different ones, no?
You have to, and it has to be in Scarlet and Violet, right?
Yeah.
I have one Sword and Shield, but
I have
one
Sword and
not
Shield
getting
too.
that one, and number two.
I have one there, but the thing is, I don't know when the hell home is gonna open up for that.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They're saying the 13th or something. There was supposed to be some kind of maintenance, which is today, but I have not seen a single goddamn thing about that.
I think Joker just said she has. I think.
I have 15 Jittos from Japan. Are any of them 6 best IV though? Let me know. If there is, I will gladly snatch one away from you. But in Scarlet and Violet though, Jesus, how many Dittos did you get? So yeah, 5 best. Okay, that's still good. That is still good. I would accept that if possible, Joker, if you can. But we'll probably talk more about that either later tonight or two. 5 best. That's impressive. Yeah. So 6-star Ditto raids give you the opportunity to go ahead and do that. You know, maybe I shouldn't do the Ditto one. Maybe I should get the Zoroark instead. No, like a different region Zoroark too. I'm not sure what I intend to do. This is all a mystery to me. But I really want to start working on egg hatching for the Zorua stream that we're going to have on Saturday. It's going to be a nice long-ass session. And I was wondering, can we do incentives with those as well? I think that'd be kind of fun. I don't know.
I don't see why not.
Yeah. So I might do something like, okay, like we'll have a raffle where everybody gets an opportunity to try to trade or not trade, join the raffle. And if I get a shiny Zorua, that shiny Zorua will go to that particular individual within the raffle, etc. And depending on how many shiny Zoruas I get on stream, that's how many times it'll be shuffled around.
Does that mean we're gonna finally get our shiny Zigzag?
You mean the ones that are not even allowed in Sword and Scarlet and Violet?
They're going on 3 years.
Didn't you get it?
Yeah, but I like to pretend I didn't because I want to keep joking. It's rotting away in my boxes.
Great job. See, I knew you wouldn't take care of my poor baby boys, bro. I check on them weekly. They're doing fine, all of them. Y'all gotta get your goddamn Zigzagoons eventually. The Austin Jones trade code for Scarlet and Violet still works too if you're looking for foreign Dittos. It's 44484448. Oh, interesting. I'll keep that in mind. But I might also try to go for a Zoroark that's from another region as well, just in case. We'll see, though. We'll see if that happens. In the meantime, though, that's pretty much all I got to say on that front. Was there anything else that we needed to address before we continued on, Cosmic, by any chance?
No.
I think regarding the whole fundraiser, I guess thing. I think
no, I don't believe so. Basically, guys, if you can donate, please do so. And
help these kids.
Yeah, help these kids.
These Ceez.
These.
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 These. These.
One of those kids will grow up to be like the president one day, and you'll be like, "I helped that kid.
I raised that boy. How?
I molded him."
Oh lordy.
And then they'll be like, "You know what's wrong with taxes?"
Oh my god!
So we became the villains essentially.
Yeah.
Jesus
Villain
Christ.
origin stories.
Damn, I thought it was a warning code.
No, seriously, help the kids. They're great.
Yeah, absolutely. We love them.
I can tell you from like the job I have, like helping kids is good.
Oh man, but the other thing as well, Cosmic, we also saw I assume you saw the footage of it as well, and it must have been really great to see the machine in action. I'm assuming for the kids.
Oh yeah, I did. That was amazing. So I got to see what one of the machines looks like that went to a service center, and they showed a little girl playing Animal Crossing, and she was just really happy with her island, and it was just really wholesome, and it touched my heart. But it's just I love Starlight. For those of you who don't know, Starlight is international, so it's not just a United States thing. They're in Canada, they're in the UK, they're in Africa, they're in Israel, where my family's from. They're in South America. It's like they're all over the world. So the money that we're raising is not just for the U.S. It is for international people as well. So keep that in mind when you are donating, that you might actually be helping a kid in your area if you're not from the U.S.
Absolutely.
Like Emmy's place.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Canada. We love it. Yes. No, but once again, Cosmic brings up a fair point. Once again, all for the children, ladies and gentlemen. This is such a beautiful cause. And it's beautiful to see these kids have an opportunity to enjoy life, just as much as we can when it comes to gaming and all that. So one single dollar will always, in some way, shape, and form, make a positive difference to these kids. So don't ever shy away from that. Once again, we ask you guys to also join us in the support by spreading the word, letting people know about this foundation, letting people know about this charity, where they can go ahead and stream and share the love and all that. So please, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and do so. If you want to, here on the Twitch channel, you can go ahead and use exclamation Starlight to get the link to go ahead and donate on the page of our the PokéPod thing, which we're still trying to reach for that goal for 3,000. So fingers crossed on that. All right then. What do you guys say we begin tonight's session with some shenanigans? Why don't we then?
Yeah.
All right. So a lot of things happened last week. Like a lot more than I thought, because we had the announcement of the Mario movie Direct presentation, the final trailer that came out. We had the latest DLC drop for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I still love saying this because of how long this title is. The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe video game on Nintendo Switch.
And Knuckles.
Nice.
And Knuckles.
And
Yeah.
Knuckles. Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Exactly. DX, you know.
DX.
Yeah,
Saints
exactly.
reawoken.
HD Final Remix.
Game of the Year edition.
Arcade mode.
Ah, shit. C++ extend.
With new funky mode.
New Funky
Oh my
Mode.
god.
Oh, wait a minute. If Funky Kong does come back in the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe through the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game, I would lose my shit on that. That would be great.
Oh my god.
Because now we can actually make the joke that he's in the Funky game. Oh, lordy.
New funky mode.
Let's hope with that. Oh, yeah. Fatal Frame, Ib, Metroid Fusion, to be exact, bro.
Metroid Fusion, ha.
Metroid 4 for fans out there. Now you technically can play all 5 mainline Metroid games on the Nintendo Switch. You can play Metroid from the original NES, Metroid 2 on the Game Boy, Metroid 3 via Super Metroid on the SNES, Metroid Fusion via the Game Boy Advance Simulator, and of course, the most recent release of Metroid, Metroid Dread on the Nintendo Switch. All 5 titles available for you right there. So if you ever want to go ahead and experience the Metroid lore in one fell swoop on one console, this is the way to go. Also, if you guys do want to play Metroid 1 without playing the very 8-bit pixel one, I would highly recommend that maybe you should wait on the Metroid Zero mission, because it does sort of elaborate on some additional details that, of course, were not able to be placed on the original NES game. So, and it does have some additional content as well. So make sure to check that out if they ever drop it on the Nintendo Switch Online thingy. So yeah. But let's go back to that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game that I was talking about. 8 brand new courses, 8 shenanigans to experience. And we actually all got a chance to play a little bit of it. I know Emmy got a chance to play with Cosmic on her race on Friday, which, it must have been a really fun race for the both of you, of course. So, yeah. And me, Terrell, and the others actually got a chance to record it I've edited it already, and it's up on YouTube via Unlisted. I'm about to make it open to the public right now so people can go ahead and watch our first impressions on the courses if you guys wish to go and check out that as well. But I wanted to take this opportunity to go ahead and hear from everybody here in the podcast, to those who've played the DLC, of course. What did they think about it? And most importantly, are they excited for the fact that we're going to be getting some additional characters joining in on future DLC packages for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass? So we'll begin one step at a time. Let's begin with our buddy Cosmic first. What do you have to say about the DLC?
It's not my favorite, but I like Birdo, so that makes me happy.
Really now? Just out of curiosity, what did you not like about this course pass?
I like Last Waves better. I thought I enjoyed the tracks more, but I mean these are pretty good. I mean, my favorite track of all time is Coconut Mall, which we already got. So no matter what, nothing will top Coconut Mall to me. But having Birdo was a really nice addition because I do love Birdo. But I don't know if I'm really going to use her because I am a Wendy main. But I'm glad she's here, and I'm excited to see who else is coming. Like, honestly, that's my highlight of Wave 4, is just the fact that we have more slots of more characters coming, because that's really all I care about.
And they straight up confirmed how many more we're going to be getting. I think we're going to be getting 4 brand new ones to join, correct? So,
Yep.
yeah, it's going to be a mystery. We're going to see what's going to happen with that. Will it be a good one? We'll find out soon enough. But I guess we should also go ahead and try to share our predictions for what we would want to see those 4 characters be. Now, they specifically mentioned that they're supposed to be characters returning to Mario Kart, implying that I don't think they're characters that are new to the series, but rather veterans from the past. So maybe that should give you an indication for what they could be. Now, here's the other thing, though, with that statement. I don't know if they're also referring to the Mario Kart Tour characters as well. Because Mario Kart Tour has a bunch of other characters that are not present in 8 or in any of the games prior. Like, what's her name again? Pauline, for example. She's in Tour. She made her debut in Tour. But she never appeared prior to that. So will she come back from the Tour games into 8 Deluxe? Or is that not going to be the case? And rather we're going to characters from the past, like, for example, Diddy Kong or Funky Kong or other weird, obscure characters like Rob the Robot and the Queen Honeybee from Galaxy. So, we don't know. We really don't know on that front. But hey, anything's possible. So, Cosmic, you know what? If I gave you the power, I guess I should say, to go ahead and decide on a character, just one character in particular that you would love to see come back, who would that be?
You know, everyone knows how much I hate Donkey Kong, but I would love to see Funky Kong.
Oh, yeah, we stay on funky mode, damn it.
Yeah. He's just so entertaining in the games that he was in when he was in it, and also Diddy Kong Racing is my favorite racing game that Nintendo has ever actually made. But yes, absolutely, hands down, Funky Kong. Do I want to see Donkey Kong? No, but Funky Kong I can get behind.
Yeah, I mean, come on, he's funky, bro.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't love that?
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, so thank you for that, Cosmic. Let's pass it to your other buddy over there on the couch. Your buddy Emmy there. What do you have to say about the DLC course pass?
I really oh,
No.
Dean, what happened?
No, that was just me. Just saying. Just go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I really liked Yoshi's Island, especially. That was like honestly the DLC for this one, like the wave for this. Well, what am I saying? The courses for this wave were just really, really pretty. So like Singapore Speedway, for example, or even Yoshi's Island, and then for my little heart, DK Summit. Oh, I love that one from the Wii, so I was very happy to see that, and it just felt like it felt very nostalgic. So I was very happy about that. But yeah, like the graphics in these courses are just really, really nice. So that was like also really nice seeing. Even like I think it's the Bangkok Rush too. That was also really, really nice too, just in visuals. But those are the ones that stood out to me the most. So, yeah.
No, I get you 100%. Like, visually, it's getting better every pass, I think, in terms of the visual aesthetics of the game. Like, they are getting better. Like, what was it? The Riverside Park for the Game Boy Advance? That looked like it came straight from Mario Kart 8 base game because of how it looks texture-wise and everything with the grass and whatnot. It looks great. So, no, I can understand that 100%. But, yeah, if we had to go and copy that question that I asked Cosmic earlier before Emmy, if you had the power to choose any character to come back into the game, who would that character be?
Well, I mean, I have been playing Kirby's Forgotten Land, and I think Carby would be a great addition.
Wait, what? The actual car? Like he would just be sucking.
He turns into a car. Yeah.
Oh.
He sucks a car, and he turns into a car, and then he also turns into a vending machine too. So you know how funny that would be? Just Carby. I want Carby. Carby from Mario Kart. Let's go. That's what I want. Please.
You know what? I could totally see them doing that, which is funny.
I want them to do it just for the memes. It would be so funny. It's like, choose your
not Kirby on his signature star. No, it's the Carby.
It's just Carby.
Carby, exactly.
Because then you already choose your cart. It's already done. You just pick the character. Your cart's already chosen. That's it.
Gas. Yeah, like just imagining that song. Oh lordy. Okay, but no, that's an interesting one. I don't recall Kirby ever making an appearance prior to Mario Kart, but hey,
No,
anything's
it
possible.
Yeah, I just want this.
Okay. Let's go ahead and Dean, did you ever get a chance to play the DLC?
I haven't. No. I actually never bought the pass.
No, so here's the thing though. You have the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pass, don't you?
I
Trader.
do. Yes.
Yeah, because I gave
Wait,
it
do
to
I
you.
have it?
Yeah, it's free.
Oh shit! I have it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
free.
I have it.
I didn't know I had it.
So the Nintendo
Dean,
there you go.
check under your seat. You have it.
I have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
To all our viewers right now watching, look under your seat.
You get
Would you
the
believe that?
DLC
Oh,
pass.
there's nothing. Oh man.
All right. Well, there you go. What do I think about it? I don't know. I haven't played it, so.
I don't know why. I want KG to be like, well, we brought the DLC to the show tonight.
To all
You're like,
Nintendo
come
Switch
down the
Online
aisle.
users, check under your seat. Look at that. You got the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe
It just
video
comes
game
out
on
like
Nintendo
the
Switch.
curtain and waves at everybody. Pleasure for you to be here, DLC.
Oh, you know who I'd want in Mario Kart 8 though?
Oh, absolutely. Let us know.
So here's the thing: if Emmy gets, who said Funky Kong? Was that Emmy? Or was that
Cosmic.
No, that was
No, I
Cosmic.
did.
Oh, yes, we were making the
Okay.
joke.
Give me Dante, so we just have featuring Dante for the Devil May Cry series.
What an obscure show. He didn't even make it into Smash Brothers, but his ass somehow got into the kart racing scene.
Yeah, I want it so we can put it on the box. It has Funky Kong mode.
Oh, the new
and
funky
then
mode, yeah.
Funky mode, and then it's featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Yeah, there you go.
Oh lordy, what that?
But you have to have the booster pass. So you have to say the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe booster pass course.
Yeah, it's
thing.
a long ass title, isn't it?
I don't even know
Nintendo
what. Yeah.
Switch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't wait to. I
Halo
can't
will
wait
be
till
really
the
cool.
minute-
Yeah.
I can't wait till the minute the little, you know how the races start in Mario Kart where it's like doop, 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 and then all of a sudden you're with guitar music.
Yes. Sounds so ridiculous. I
It's
already
like
love it.
screamo guitar music with Mario and shit.
Damn, that new Devil May Cry stage is insane, bro. What the hell were they thinking with that? But no, I appreciate that idea though. That just sounds so stupid. It might just work somewhere out there.
You know, I feel like there's gonna be, because we actually, I guess we have a leak, sort of. Not really a leak. It's because you can see it. There's like 8 or 9 question mark characters, right?
No, it's 4.
4. Oh, is it 4? Okay.
Yeah, it's just 4, sadly.
Okay, so we just don't know who they are, right? But
No,
they're
as
just
of right
waiting
now,
for
we
one.
do not know. The only thing we do know is that there were leaks behind some of the DLC map designs, and they've pretty much essentially come true for the most part, minus 1 or 2 differences. But like everything that's been leaked on that has officially shown up on the Nintendo game DLC thingy. So I can't say for certain how things are going to be like for the future waves, but in terms of the characters, it is a straight up mystery though, for sure.
They're gonna throw in another Mario, but it's the Mario movie Mario. where
Just say that.
It's actually.
fucking D. I was just gonna be like mushroom.
It's Chris Pratt. Go.
It's a me, Mario.
It's a me. Yeah, then he's used that
Mario.
fucking voice clip from Instagram.
Yahoo!
Yeah.
I was, damn it, Dean, you beat me to it. That was gonna be my revenge.
No, lordy. Well, I guess I'll put.
I'll main Chris Pratt Mario.
Y'all ain't ready for Chris Pratt mains, bro. They're gonna be out here killing it in this competition.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that.
Yeah, lordy. Gumball Mario. It's me, Mario. Oh God, that guy. But okay, thanks for the comments on that, dude. Let me go ahead and pass it on to our buddy over here, Miss Whirly. Whirly, buddy. I'm confident you've played that DLC, knowing you are such an avid fan, and you were completely busy with any Pokemon related things for the past week whatsoever. Am I right? You were
Absolutely.
actually no, Paul. You were technically with us in that video, so
Yeah, I think.
yeah,
Well,
you
Brother
because
Whirl has the DLC, and Brother Whirl has been playing it very avidly.
could you
So-
confirm or deny the fact that he's enjoyed it?
He's probably enjoyed it, yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know that for sure.
Oh lordy, I think that's a funny thing. I just love doing that with you sometimes, just putting you on the spot in a situation that makes no sense.
One tracked one-track whirl as I now play Scarlet and Violet.
Currently, right now, how's that Dex hunting coming along, buddy?
It's good. I just need the coin thingy.
Oh, the Gimme Goals evolution, the gold.
Yeah, and the whatever. But right now, I'm focused on building my dream team. So I'm raising my Garganackle, and trying to level him up. Cubito.
Oh,
you using Garganackle? Oh, yeah. Fuck.
It's cute.
It's cute. I mean, it reminds me of the Minecraft.
You're exactly what's wrong with the meta right now.
Yeah, Garganackle is actually pretty competitive. I'll say that. So.
God, please don't tell me you're gonna use Wu Qian too.
Is that a Pokemon you can use?
Not right now, but at the end of March it will be.
Oh, that's a special mon. I don't use special or legendaries or anything like that.
You're not toxic.
The underdogs. You're all my cute.
My cute blocky creature. Mass destruction.
Garganackle's like competitively viable, and it's a problem.
Oh lordy. No, but okay. Just to go back a little quick on that Mario message. If you were to decide on any Mario character to come back, though, in Mario Kart, that would get you excited to play the game immediately upon arrival, who would that character be?
Any Pokemon character.
God damn it.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with the roster. I mean, we have the Mii's in Coconut Mall. That also has to be is my favorite land.
Oh, absolutely, agree.
Like Cosmic said.
Yeah, Emmy's too.
It's just
Coconut Mall.
Oh, I love Coconut Mall.
Yeah, that's the best song.
The remix got butchered, but the original is always still a classic.
And I also like Birdo.
Which Birdo came back? Thank goodness. So
yeah, so I'm pretty much set. Maybe like one of the creatures from Mario, like
a Goomba.
A Goomba. Is a Goomba part of the roster?
Not yet.
Good, then I want the Goomba.
This reminds me, I don't know if anybody's ever played Super Mario Party, but I think in that game, a Goomba is technically a playable character. And there is this one mini game in particular where they're all biking. And so you see everybody with their handles, except for Goomba because he has no hands. And you see him riding for his goddamn life. It is so goofy to look at. It's so good, I swear to God. Oh, man. Nah, but in Mario Kart Tour, technically they have Goomba. I think they have Spike. I also think they have Monty Mole as well there, too. So,
okay.
Although I'll be honest, if any of those three ever show up, I can guarantee you people will be hella pissed. For sure. I will love it because of how obscure it is, but I can guarantee you people will probably be livid. Especially for
man, just install the damn game.
He's taking up all this space, damn it. I didn't need this shit. Nah, but people don't like Monty Mole anyway, only because his back is literally just one texture and that's it. Like,
honey, is Monty Mole back in Mario Kart? Yes. I want a divorce.
No, there's
like what's the correlation?
Yeah. Tyrone, then I guess we pass this one on to you, buddy. With the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Obviously, I haven't done the DLC yet, but which character, which obscure ass Mario character I want in Mario Kart?
Creatures.
Dean already took my choice of Chris Pratt Mario, so I guess that leaves me with Charlie Day Luis.
Yo, those better be skins if anything, bro.
They'll probably be skins.
I would love that.
But as far as like characters I want, if I had to name one off the top of my head, what was that little marshmallow dude in Super Mario RPG?
You mean that cloud thingy?
Oh yeah.
I want him in it. I only want him in it to spite Gino.
Wait, do you mean the like orange little guy with the glasses that like holds the cloud?
No,
No,
we're
that's
talking about
Lakitu.
Mallow.
That's Lakitu.
Oh.
I'm talking about Mallow.
Now,
I
technically,
want him
Lakitu
in.
did appear in the past, and he is in this
He
game.
did.
He is in this game
He
already.
did. I want the marshmallow, the little cloud guy. I want him just to be so Gino fans will like explode in anger.
Just getting an aneurysm for that.
You're like, yo, this little dude made it into Mario Kart.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh lordy.
But yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Either that or if we're talking outside guest appearance, I guess Pikachu can finally get in one.
I need him riding a Koraidon or a Miraidon, damn it.
Yeah,
Just to promote Scarlet and Violet. I want to specifically see Koraidon because that means he has to move his legs throughout the whole race.
I don't even want to see Koraidon or Miraidon. I want to see Cyclizar, the lizard.
Yes, please. But no, watch. They're gonna give us Rev Room instead.
Damn.
Yeah, no, man. I would have preferred another Pokemon, but they had to give us that goddamn Pokemon, bro. It sucks. Nah, I'm just kidding. But okay, just going to be real quick though.
Was Pit ever a character in Mario Kart?
No, the only ones that's been outside of Nintendo that's in Mario Kart is The Legend of Zelda, Animal Crossing, Splatoon, and not recently, but also Pac-Man.
Oh,
Pac-Man's in the game? Really?
Well, yeah, and the Mario Kart GP, the ones from the arcade machines.
That's why. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And I believe there were also a bunch of other Namco properties that were from that, and also in Mario Kart as well.
Can we have Shulk, please?
I want Nobunaga. He's in every video game.
Put Bayonetta in Mario Kart.
She's too sexy
Actually,
for
Bayonetta was
Smash
in a
Kart.
racing game. She was in the Sega one.
Yeah.
She was alright.
KG, don't forget Rob. I didn't forget Rob. Rob is a Nintendo IP that... Oh, yeah, it actually is. Yeah, you're right. I did forget Rob. Rob the robot from Mario Kart DS. He was one of my mains in that game. Love this. Really? Yeah, he's really great in that. Especially his vehicle. Oh, God, it's good. But yeah. Mario Kart DS. Another classic right there. Bring back
Chibi Robo in it.
Chibi... He's dead already, bro.
I want Chibi Robo just to make Scott mad.
It's in fucking Mario
Kart again with TV Robo.
But yeah, okay, to just get on my quick opinions on this, I love the latest DLC course pass. I think it features a lot of the courses that I was very anticipating for. DK Summit, very excited on that. Yoshi's Island, a completely brand new course. And all the references and nods and tributes to the entirety of Yoshi's Island in one single track is just remarkable to see. From the fact that the game starts off with the traditional Yoshi's Island startup sound whenever you start a level, like toon 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 toon, like they did that for the beginning of the track instead of the traditional sound. That was beautiful. The track song itself is just as great too. It's the iconic athletic theme from Yoshi's Island, done by the big band that did the music for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Mario Kart 8. The victory fanfare, which completely caught me by surprise, I smiled and grinned and teared up a little from hearing that. That is a beautiful tribute to Yoshi's Island, 100% of the way. In fact, you can actually you can actually hear me in that video of the Mario Kart shenanigans I'll upload later today on the YouTube. So make sure to stick around for that. And then, of course, on the second batch, there was like Mario Kart DS track with Mario Circuit with the giant-ass Wiggler. I thought that was actually really nice. The Wiggler was never there in the original, so to see it just show up in the forest at the end, I thought that was a nice little detail to make the game at least spice it up a bit more. You know what I mean? Singapore Speedway. That was the track I was so excited for the most. I love Singapore Speedway's soundtrack. The two songs that they have in the remix of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe are up there as certified bangers. You can listen to them outside of the tracks. It's so flipping good, bro. I absolutely adored the living hell out of Singapore Speedway. So on that alone, I think this is probably one of my favorite course passes that we've gotten for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as a whole. So very excited for that. And also Birdo too. I mean, how could you be mad about Birdo? One other thing to note as well, a lot of people might not know this, but in case you do, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's new DLC release, when this came out, also went ahead and updated all the characters in terms of their stats, their vehicle handling, all of those things. Every single character, except for Waluigi, I think, were all updated in some way, shape, and form. The reason why I said except for Waluigi is because, in case people don't know, Waluigi was considered to be the most broken character in the game, essentially because of its stats and everything else, right? So, instead of nerfing Waluigi to balance it out with the rest, Nintendo went ahead and said, what if we just buff everyone else? And so they broke every character that now it's pretty much stable. So if you go to the world record runs, now you can see some characters that were never there beforehand now suddenly appear in like the world record runs of certain Mario Kart tracks in Deluxe. It's absolutely incredible. So a lot of attention to detail and love thrown in on this booster course pass. So yeah, really enjoy it overall. Give it a solid 8 out of 10. And I'm very excited to see what DLC Pass 5 is going to be like when we get to that. Other than that, though, that's all I got to say on the DLC. And I'm assuming everyone also got to say their piece on that as well. So what do you guys say we move on into the next Mario-related thing then?
Mm-hmm.
All right. My question now is, how many of y'all here in this call and how many of y'all in this chat are excited for the Super Mario Brothers movie? That's the real question I have to ask y'all. Are you guys in any way, shape, and form excited for this film? And if so, my question to y'all is, why didn't you buy the tickets when they first got officially announced? Because I think in a lot of areas, they've already sold out, which is absolutely insane to see. It's not as well at the same time. I mean, it's freaking Mario again. So, of course, it's going to be doing bangers. But yeah, I'm kind of curious about this. Let me go ahead and pass it on to you, Dean. Like, what do you got to say about the Mario movie?
It's gonna be one of the first movies that I think I watched day one because I usually don't like. Well, I'm gonna try to at least. I live in a small town, so usually I don't have to worry about it being too full. Like I don't know. I like going to movies like on the off days if there's not a lot of people. But I feel like for this movie, I'm gonna have to be there with a lot of people, even though it's probably gonna be a lot of kids. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it a lot. The latest trailer actually didn't reveal a whole lot, I thought. It was just kind of the same. We got to hear Chris Pratt talk a little bit more, so that was cool. But I think the best part of the trailer, and I think from what we know about the movie, I think the Rainbow Road sequence is gonna be like the best thing about at least that's the best thing we've seen, I think, from the trailer. Like it just looks really unique and really fun, a really like fun sequence of just. There's a lot of references in the trailer. Apparently, there's like a double dash reference too. People are talking about. Yeah. Well, there's a point where Mario jumps onto one of the other cards for like a second, so it kind of reminds him of like, oh, that's double dash or something. So I don't know. We'll see if that actually means anything or if it's just a small little thing they threw in the trailer. But yeah, I am very much looking forward to the movie. I think it's gonna be a ton of fun. The only thing I'm a little worried about is Chris Pratt as Mario. I just don't know if that's gonna translate very well. Like it's gonna be weird. Just hearing. I know Chris Pratt from so many things, but just not. I don't know. The problem is they haven't had him talk very much, so I don't know if he just doesn't talk much in the movie, or it's just they don't want to. Are they embarrassed by it, or they think people are not going to receive it very well? Maybe I think it's probably that. But we'll have to wait and see. Everything else is looking great. There's not been anything that I'm like iffy on. Like even like the Donkey Kong. Apparently, if Donkey Kong got his first power up with like a flower?
Yep,
and he like correct. He has like a white tie or something like that. Is that right?
He got like a little white tip on his head now, like the white part of his. Yeah, it became white part of the hair. Now he essentially becomes a red. I think it's actually supposed to be a nod to the original classic DK design from back in the day.
Oh, is it? Okay. That's the first time we're seeing that. Yeah, that's really cool. So other than that, I think it's going to be fun. You know?
Oh, absolutely. 100%. I felt like I was going to ask you a question, but it was probably the DK thing. So yeah, that DK voice, though, is a miss. Really?
Oh my gosh.
The DK voice, though.
There's so many memes coming out of that already. With like, was it punching him? Like, was it like him punching? What was he punching in the trailer? Was he punching something a bunch?
Oh, he was punching a bunch of Goombas and stuff.
Oh, okay. There was like a meme I keep seeing of like him like punching something, but then it goes to something else.
Oh, you're talking about the one, now you die.
Oh, now you die. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Okay, that's the one. Foreshadowing the next mainline Mario game where we could play as DK. But it's gonna be movie DK from this point onward.
Oh, please don't.
Yeah, you know you would be a big fan of that, Cosmic.
The
I
next
just won't
Mario
show
game
up.
is going to just be the movie, but in game.
The only way I would be showing up to that movie is if I get free tickets again.
Why? Again.
But
Except
yes.
we're
So
gonna
anything
DK,
else?
so weird. No. I think it's gonna be really fun. If it's not, here's the thing: it's gonna be entertaining, even if it's bad, because it's Mario. But I don't think it's gonna be bad. I think it's gonna be at least fun. You know.
That Luma sold it. Shit.
I don't know.
Luma alone.
It's just things based off video games in the past. Lately, they've been pretty good. You know, it's long time
Sonic.
ago. Yeah, Sonic was like the first movie I think in a long time that based on a game that was just really. It was actually good. So, and we haven't had that many bad
I
ones.
think Detective Pikachu paved the way for that.
Yeah, Pikachu. I honestly, I'll be honest with you. I really wasn't a fan of the Detective Pikachu movie very much. Like,
Well,
you know,
I think Detective Pikachu paved.
I think it was okay.
I say Detective Pikachu paved the way because, like, Pokemon, a live action Pokemon movie was something that a lot of people chewed over, and like they really were like, about. And every time we saw like a fan version of it, it looked ugly as sin.
Oh
Or it
yeah.
was awkward. I think this is the first one that felt relatively comfortable. They got the idea of Pokemon. They got like the premise.
Yeah. Like I don't want to go and talk about the movies very much, but I just want to say the parts of that movie I didn't like was the human characters. Like I thought they just were boring and basic. So, but we don't have to worry about that in movies like this. So, you know.
Yeah, like looking at Sonic, I do hope that if we get another Pokemon movie, they kind of clean up the models a little bit. Don't get me wrong, some of the Pokemon look good, but there's some that like, holy shit, Apom. Like
yeah, that was terrible.
At least the Snubble, I don't know how Cosmic feels about it. It's cute-ish.
How do you feel about humanish Snubble? Not human.
I mean, I like that it actually was recognition for Snubble.
Yeah.
But it didn't do as much as I was hoping it would do.
I liked Greninja.
Yeah, I think that translated well. Licky tongue was I remember
that
being,
realistic tongue,
weird.
bro.
Yeah, that was oh god.
Freaks people out.
But
I think after that, yeah, like that one I enjoyed it, and then Sonic 1 was okay. It was a cop buddy movie that just happened to have a video game character in it. Sonic 2, I think, is what really did it. Sonic 2 kind of like knocked the door open and was like, yo, video game movies are the shit. I think I could pinpoint exactly when, too. It's when Team Sonic shows up. Like that moment right there. The split-second Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails are like knocking out the robots Avengers style with the camera panning around. I'm like, okay, they did it. Video game movies are good now. Here we go. This is it.
See, the best parts of that movie are when the human characters are not in it. So it's like, I don't know. Well, this movie has not to worry about that. So you know,
I've grown to like them somewhat. They're there. They're there.
They're there. Yeah.
Yeah, the Mario movie feels like it's just got a lot of love to it. You can tell, like from right down from the trailer to the cheesy like 80s like commercial situation with the website, Luma wishing death upon everybody.
Oh yeah.
Bowser not knowing his own minions' names. It's got a lot of love put into it.
Oh, the one thing I'm a little iffy on with the movie though was just I don't know if Luigi's. I mean, I think you mentioned this, Tyrone, that Luigi's gonna.
I know what you're talking about.
He's gonna be a damsel in distress. Like if that's the whole movie.
Luigi is Princess Peach.
And Peach is gonna be out doing stuff, which I mean that's cool.
I don't like that either. It's called the Mario Bros. And one thing I loved about Luigi, and I said this in the chat before, one thing I love about Luigi, he's a coward, but he sticks it out for his brother. They're a team. So it pains me that he's going to be basically hostage for maybe half the movie.
Yeah, that's all the
See,
only
I
thing
love
I'm a little iffy
Luigi,
on.
so I'm very excited about that. No,
Yeah,
like
I
I'm
like when
excited to
Mario and
see
Luigi work together.
him be the damsel of distress.
Yeah, I don't really like that because then that undermines Luigi. Like Luigi's brave when he needs to be. That's the point. How is he supposed to show that if he's getting his if he's getting his mustache plucked and he's in the cage the whole time crying? It's just not a good representation of his character. But they had to do that because they can't let Peach be the damsel.
Yeah.
Well, and they can't overshadow Mario, I guess. Mario.
Right. So unfortunately, Peach has to
Mario.
suffer. So unfortunately, Luigi has to suffer.
Polly, I've never heard anybody mispronounce Mario before.
I don't
I'm
know.
sorry.
It's
Mario.
Mario.
There you go.
Like me saying coffee.
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 I don't know.
Coffee.
They could have improvised. They could have had some like fairies be taken or something, just like in the one game. But no, they choose Luigi, and I'm just like,
I think they did that intentionally just because now Mario needs an incentive to go for it. Like, why would Mario do all of this if it wasn't for his brother? You know what I mean? This is his
yeah.
first
The problem
experience in the
is,
Mario in the Mushroom
but the
Kingdom.
problem is, when they say Super Mario Brothers, I'm assuming they're working together.
Maybe they'll build up to the moment where it'll be
Yeah, I
about the
think-
brothers.
You know what it could be? That could be the beginning of the movie or something, and Luigi just gets out, and I don't know.
Like
I mean,
Luigi like has that moment where Mario's like
You did
in
it, that's
distress, like it looks like all odds are stacked against him, and then like off screen something hits Bowser, and like it's Luigi, like when the camera pans to him. I love that.
Oh yeah, could be something like that.
Are Bowser's like? I know you mentioned minions, but which minions are they? Are they the ones that like?
Koopas, Goombas,
Yes, the Koopas.
the ones that I don't know the name
guys
about.
I love the Koopas. I love his whole family of Koopas in
The
Super Mario
penguins.
World.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
The penguins'
like
names.
I like that he doesn't know what Spideys are. At first, I had an issue. I was like, "They're Spideys," but then I was like, "Wait a minute! It would just be like Bowser that he has so many minions, he just doesn't care."
Those are
Yeah.
also creatures.
Los criaturas. Yo, we love them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, since Polly, you're here. What do you got to say about the Mario movie? What are you excited for the most, buddy, with that one?
Yeah.
Also, I'll be right
So
back real quick. Sorry.
first off, I'm planning to see it. Well, hopefully, in terms of this whole ticket thing, with one of our good friends who you might remember used to be a recurring guest on the PokéPod back in the day. Our good friend DJ. We hope to be seeing it when we all attend Anime Boston in a few weeks. So with our friends Natalie and our other two friends, Jane and Jeannie. So I'm hoping that can happen, but I don't know. I know that they're sold out by the closest theater to us, so we might see if we can go to like one farther away. But yeah, hopefully, like that would just really enhance the trip a lot, and because we always tend to arrive that first night before the convention starts on the Friday. So it would be a nice thing to do on that Thursday night when we all first get there. Just as a fun little, kind of relevant fandom-ish activity. Yeah, so I kind of like how Tyrone said, like, I could tell that they put so much love into this. I haven't seen, I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen the trailer too many times. I've watched, like, the original one maybe once or twice. I don't even think I saw, like, the updated one that came out. Which I'm fine with because I kind of like going into movies not really knowing much or seeing much. But now I'm kind of tempted to watch again, to be honest, like just to refresh my memory a little bit and to see which characters I might have missed that are going to be in it. I don't know, maybe that's contradicting myself, but yeah, like Tyrone said, looks like they put a lot of love into it. I mean, the voices, I don't really mind it that much because I could tell that they're trying to sound authentic. And I feel like the humor is kind of like I have a very specific type of slapstick kind of dry humor, and I feel like they're kind of going for that, whereas I feel like these days a lot of media that's often meant for children has like, the gross jokes or just very corny, cheesy stuff that's not really my cup of tea personally. So this, the humor of it, I feel like looks like it's going to be right up my alley. So I feel like I'm going to really enjoy it a lot. And like I said, Luigi's my favorite. I also love Bowser. I'm excited to see what references come up in terms of like some of the villains and the other little obscure characters that we've all grown to know and love throughout the years and throughout the different games. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Very excited for it.
Glad to hear,
Nice.
buddy.
Yes.
Let me go ahead and pass it on to the couch over here. What about you, girls? We'll begin with Cosmic this time around.
I mean, I'm excited to see it. So I'm not normally somebody who goes to the movies because by me they're so insanely overpriced that it's not worth it. So I'm really excited actually to see this one. Because I got free tickets, so I'll be there, and I'm really excited because I mean I don't have to avoid spoilers, but no, I mean everything about it looks good so far. I was unlike Dane, who's hesitant on Chris Pratt. I have yet to see Chris Pratt do a bad job at anything, and he also has always been a huge lover of Nintendo, and like this goes back to like when I was introduced to him from Parks and Rec. And they incorporated that in like an episode of Parks and Rec where Andy was playing with his Nintendo. And yeah, I'm all for Chris Pratt playing him. I don't think he'll do any like I mean, I know people wanted like this classic Italian accent type of thing. I don't really think it's too needed. Because I think that Chris Pratt will just I think that the Brooklyn accent that he's gonna end up having is gonna be just fine personally. Um And in terms of all the other the character I'm dreading the most is Peach. I've always been like I know it might seem weird to say in this day and age. I kind of like the whole damsel in distress princess thing that Peach has going for her. Even though my favorite game of Mario is Super Princess Peach, where she's the complete opposite of that and she's saving Mario. But even that one, like, she's hormonal and that's how you do stuff. Like, she's always just been somebody who's very emotional. And
you can be both. That's the thing. Like,
well,
Amy
you can
Rose
be,
has
but
been
like
both.
all I'm seeing in the trailers is that like they're just making it so that she's kind of just like this badass like
Thank you, God.
like I don't know.
Cosmic,
She kind of
thank you.
she got the Bo Peep treatment from Toy Story 4,
Yes,
which I'm not really a
yes.
fan of, to be honest.
Oh,
I
she
think
is
they ruined Bo Peep's
facts.
character
Thank
then
you.
too.
They
But like,
ruined a
there's
lot of
nothing
things in Toy
wrong
Story 4, to be honest.
with honoring how a character has always been, even if it doesn't fall in today's norms, because that's like we all grew up with this one character type for her.
Can I interject for a sec? I agree with her 100%. And what they can even do in this day and age, they can flip it. So the idea can be that Bowser does catch Peach, but she needs to be pampered and shit to a point where Bowser gets more than what he bargained for. To the point where he's like, by the end of the movie, he's like, you know what? You can have her. I'm getting sick of her. Like the jokes write themselves is that she's so much of a pain that Bowser can't handle it. And while she's still kidnapped, she still sends stuff to Mario and like helps out and gives advice and stuff, like letters.
And the thing is, like, she could still be like that girl boss people want her to be, even when she's captured, because like that's kind of how she is even in the games. Like, she's not weak and pathetic in any of the games. And I think Nintendo has always done a really good job at showcasing that. But it looks like I don't know, just by how she's being portrayed so far, it looks less like they're going to be going off of what I've always grown up with knowing her as through the shows, through the specials, through the games. And they're only going with like one very, very, very small part of her. And they're just making that her entire character, which I'm not really a fan of. But I'm gonna
I would love that
keep
by
an
the
open
time
mind.
by the time Mario gets to like Bowser and he's like, you locked Peach up in a cage. Oh no, that cage is not to lock her up. It's to protect me. Like I would love that joke.
Yeah, I like what Pantomime said about they can make her a girl boss and still have girly qualities.
Wait, well that's what I mean. Like that's what I want
Yeah,
because that's exactly
definitely.
how Nintendo has always written her. But now it
Definitely,
doesn't feel
yeah.
like she has any girly qualities from what we're seeing, besides the fact that she's in
She
pink.
turned into Daisy.
Yeah, she's essentially. So is Princess Peach the Daisy and Daisy's the Peach now?
I don't
They didn't
know.
even
We'll have to
bring
wait till
Daisy
Mario
in.
2 comes out. It's probably when Daisy
Yeah,
will be
yeah,
in it.
Daisy. Yeah, Daisy will come in Mario 2, and they'll accompany with her some like random pop music that we gotta deal with.
Bro, that random moment when Rosalina has a better chance of being in the film before Daisy, that's crazy to me.
Honestly, Rosalina has a better chance of being in it just because the
Oh yeah,
Lumos are
because
in it.
Luma.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
the
the Luma.
actual kid.
Yeah, like one of her children is wishing death upon everybody.
Now, see, that could be that right there could be the girl boss. You know, let Rosalina be the girl boss, and she could be the other one instead. And Peach could be the
Yeah.
traditional.
I think they're gonna keep Rosalina kind of like royal, like kind of like an omnipotence.
I don't know. I'm gonna keep an open mind with Peach. I'm gonna go in there. Like I'm not liking what I'm seeing in the trailers for her, but we don't really see much in the trailers for her character. We see it's all about the other like the brothers. So
And Toad.
and Toad. Yeah, but Toad is a whole other issue I have. I hate the fact that his voice is not high pitched. But
Mario.
yeah, I love Toad's voice. I've always been a huge fan of Toad's voice. I love when people make covers of songs in Toad's voice.
Oh my
And
god, the Christmas songs.
they're all so good. They're all so good. And I know for a fact that Key would be able to hit those high notes.
Oh yeah, Michael
So
Keegan could definitely do that.
yeah, the fact that he just sounds like himself, it just to me doesn't look right for
Which
Toad.
doesn't help because the last time he voiced in an animated movie was the Toy Story one.
Oh, the bird, the bird and the
Yeah,
bunny thing.
he's a little fluffy duck. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they were great in that one.
Well,
So-
yeah, because it's literally Key and Peele. That's why they're great because it's Key and Peele. Here, Toad is funny, but I'm with Cosmic on this too. Toad needs Toad's voice, not Michael Keegan's voice.
Yeah, it doesn't
Michael Keegan can write the jokes.
Yeah, Keegan is such a great comedian, so I know he's gonna do wonders for the role.
Yeah.
Just like I know like Jack Black is gonna do wonders for Bowser because he's basically is Bowser. I don't know if you guys
he
have been seeing
loves
him go to
the
talk shows, but he's been in a Bowser onesie, and it's been the funniest thing. I've been having it on like daytime TV for it.
He is in love with that role.
He this is the dream role for Jack Black, and I'm so happy for him.
Oh, have you seen the one where they had I think it was in Jimmy Fallon's, if I'm correct, where they got everybody together to sing the medley of the Mario Brothers songs?
What? No.
You haven't seen that? Hold on, I'll share that for you in a minute.
Okay.
It's great. They literally got all the actors who were in the Super Mario Brothers movie to come together and just like do an a cappella of the Super Mario Brothers thing. So you see all the actors. You see Chris
so
Pratt, you
wholesome.
see Jack Black, and Jack Black has had the most controversial moment with that too, which is hilarious. So there's a part where he goes, you know the underground theme, that one.
Yeah.
He says it with the "na" at the beginning of it, and it sounds something completely different that everybody's been misinterpreting it with.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll just keep it at that. So it's not supposed to be that, just to let people know. But it's a really, really good Mario, regardless, representation for the classic stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the was it Jimmy Fallon? I think it was Jimmy Fallon. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, point is, I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna go see it. I might actually be seeing it with Joker because she's gonna be visiting a school in my area. If not, I'm gonna be seeing it, taking myself out on a girl boss date to represent girl boss Peach. And I'll wear pink because
I would
she's a
see
girl
it with
boss.
you if I weren't gonna be in Boston.
No, you're fine. You don't need to see it with me. I'm good.
Okay, fine.
No,
Yes.
I've always seen movies by myself.
Now I get it.
I want to see this $50 theater that you're talking about, bro.
Oh, it's gross. Like this theater is not up to date or anything. It's a private owned theater. And so they just during COVID they're like, well, because we're private owned and we're the only theater in business, we can jack up our pricing insanely high.
That's stupid.
Well, it worked.
It works.
They're still working.
I mean, she literally spent how much money for Puss in Boots
I
again?
spent $78 to go see Puss in Boots.
Was it worth it? Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It
okay,
was
good.
definitely worth it.
Also,
yeah.
by the
I
way,
saw
I
it on New
sent you the
Year's
link.
Eve.
So if you want to go check that out, you can now. I sent
Yeah,
the frame to Twitter.
$78, Felipe. $78 I saw.
Crazy, no?
I know. Yeah. Well, no, next time I might be seeing the movie at so KG, you might want to look into it too.
Huh?
There's going to be early access for some of the movies already. I haven't seen any dates in New York yet. There is going to be a date near me. And so I might be able to see it on the 3rd if I can.
On a Monday?
It's going to be coming out April 3rd as an early premiere
Wait a minute,
in
we
my
could watch
area.
it before the pod. I don't know how I'm gonna even make that happen. That's on a freaking Monday. That's the issue right there. That's gonna be a
Well, I mean, they're varying by location. Like, I don't know if New York has one yet,
I
because they
highly
just
doubt
kind of
it.
started rolling them out. But I was able, like, if I can redeem my thing for it, so if I wanted.
Hey, listen, go have fun with that then, buddy, if possible. If you can, of course. If not,
I'll see about it. I'm with you. It's a Monday, so.
yeah, that's the issue. It's that it's a Monday for
Also,
me.
yeah, I'm supposed to be seeing it with Joker. Just in
Oh,
the chat saying, "How
yeah.
dare you
So
see it
there you
without
go.
me?"
How dare you see without me, Cosmic? I mean, you can still see it with her. It's just the first experience won't be. There you go.
I'll wait for you, Joker. You just gotta do what you gotta do first to get over here.
Yeah, take care of the responsibilities, buddy. I think that's the most important.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait for you. I got the tickets already.
Where's my ticket, damn? I'm just kidding.
You want one? I can give you one.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Gonna go watch it with my family, my mother, my little brother.
Oh.
So we're gonna go ahead and watch it together.
I only need one ticket. You want 3 of them? I can give you 3.
Doesn't Joker need one?
Oh, sorry, Joker.
Oh, okay, thanks. I'll take him. Yoink. No. I can't take him like that, buddy. That wouldn't be nice. But still, thank you regardless. Though I appreciate it.
But Emmy,
Send it to me via DMs. But anyway, Emmy, your
oh,
turn.
yeah,
No, Emmy, we obviously have to hear from you, buddy. Well, what's going
Yeah.
on in your mind about the Mario movie shenanigans? Are you excited in any way, shape, and form for Le Mario?
Oh yeah, 100. I actually didn't watch the trailer until recently, so when I saw that, I was like,
Like,
this is
none
actually
of
really nice. No, I saw no, I just didn't see the recent one, the one from last week. So I watched that actually like before the pod, so I was lucky on that. I actually really liked it. And oh my gosh, the little Luma. I was so happy by that. It's so cute. It's so small. So I actually
And it
really
sounds
liked
like a
that.
kid. Why?
I don't know. But I'm like, it's cute though, so I'm like, okay, I'll go with that. I like the
well,
design.
they are kids, technically.
We need
Yeah.
a stream of me and Emmy just making sounds.
It's
Oh.
it's a Molly Emmy.
Oh, yeah. That is a weird. This is a weird ASMR video, but I appreciate it.
Yeah. But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. And even like the Mario Kart sequence too. I thought that was really, really well done too. I'm very much looking forward to this movie. I mean, in terms of what you guys said too about like Peach, I feel like the issue with doing like girl boss characters is that you don't leave a lot of room to grow for those type of characters because they start off perfect. So I feel like if they start like there's nothing wrong with having those type of characters. I think it's like what someone said, like having like I think Luisa, that was her name, in Encanto, where she was like the strong, independent woman who don't need a man, but then she also had flaws within herself, so she grew within that movie. So I think there's proper ways to do those characters, and if Peach is kind of just handled as like she's like this girl boss throughout, like I think that's gonna make her character boring because she's not really learning anything throughout the whole thing. So I think it's just all about balance. Like there's nothing wrong with doing those type of characters, but it's just about like balancing and seeing what those like personality traits can come out into without even like with keeping it like original too to what we know Peach as. So yeah, in terms of that, that's my opinion on that. But in terms of like the movie, I think you guys said it pretty much. Like I'm very excited for this movie as well. Just visually it looks so pretty, and I'm just excited to see just Bowser in general because of Jack Black. So like I'm very, very excited. He seems very hyped about this role.
Oh, if anyone's ready, it's him. He felt like this was his gift right here, bro.
Yeah, 100.
He's gonna retire after this. I'm calling it now.
No.
Like, he's well, no. This is it for him. This is all he's gonna ever want.
Yeah, like he
yeah,
literally hit the peak. He hit the pinnacle of voice acting, how do you even one up yourself at that point? You know what I mean? You're literally the king of the Koopas, bro. Like, how do you go higher from there?
Yeah. I don't think you can. That's
No.
true. Maybe you will. Maybe at the end it's just like, I'm retiring. Goodbye.
He'll be like Jim Carrey, where he retired with Eggman now, and in
Oh.
general. So now it'll be like him. He'll be his turn now. Now
Does
it's
that mean
like the. Go on.
Oh no, go ahead. No, I was gonna be like, does that mean it's his villain arc? Oh my god.
The villain origin story finally comes into fruition, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mean like Jim Carrey said he might retire? Yeah, I say might. Unless I think Jim Carrey specifically said like the script for the third film, if he was to come for the third film, has to be really freaking good for him to come and do Eggman again. But it has to be really good. Otherwise, he's would have ended it with 2, from what I remember. But anyway, but Jack Black though, come on, it's the Jack Black. Let's be real.
Exactly. I'm very excited though. That's pretty much it. You guys said what I wanted to say too, so I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah, there you go. No, I'm actually kind of happy for Princess Peach being a girl boss. Damn it, kind of happy.
I am too. But like, I just hope they go in the right direction with it. That's all.
Oh yeah, in the little bits they had though, like in the TV shorts, they actually shown Princess Peach with a lot of various emotions. One of my favorite ones that they had recently, where Peach was like. She wasn't doing anything, but she had this expression in her face. You know that monkey meme where the monkey like tilts his eye to look at whoever's in the camera and then tilts back?
Yes.
I don't know what that monkey is called, the puppet monkey one.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
Peach does that in one of the trailers.
Oh my
Shit
god.
had me caught off guard because I think Toad asks a legitimate question and Peach just gives this stupid look like she doesn't want to answer it. So she just brushes that shit off. The claymation monkey, yeah, that one.
Yes, that.
That shit had me die when I saw it. And then there was another one where one of the Kongs come out of the door and you see everybody panic, but you see that Peach, it almost looks like she's about to just give a spanking with her hand. She's not like has her fist tied up. No, she just has her whole palm ready to just go and smack him or some shit. It looked good. It looked goofy, but it looked fun though. So I'm very excited to see how this one's gonna take Princess Peach in the film, and I hope it's good though. That's the only thing I can ask for. I just hope it is a really solid experience, which I think at the end of the day, I feel it will be. I think Illumination. And especially with Nintendo being in the mix, are gonna do wonders for this film, and that's all I can ask for. So, yeah, fingers crossed it's a success on that front. But yeah, make sure to avoid all TV ads if you don't want to get spoiled by any of the stuff on that front. It's just, it looks good. It looks really fun. So, the Rainbow Road shit is actually really cool too. I didn't expect it to get such a huge plot point, I guess, in the film. So it looks like it's going to be the big one for one of the moments in the film. And I'm very excited to see that. And I love that even the people who are directing the film, they also straight up said, yo, we know how brutal Rainbow Road can be. So we're going to carry that into this game. Or into this film. And I love that.
Yeah.
That just shows that there's a lot of passion behind this project, that people know at least what to expect when it comes to certain stages, certain tributes to the past with level design and just characters and all that. Just a lot of fun all around. So, Mario movie, please be good. Please.
Please.
All right, then. So what do you guys say? We go and move on into the last topic for tonight. Normally, we tend to usually start a little earlier, but I think we wanted to also share our inputs on the Mario movie as well. So this one, I feel like I'm going to save this one specifically for Polly, because I need her, now that time has passed by, to really, really give her opinion on whatever the hell we experienced on Friday. Because that, even now, I'll be honest with you, and I don't know if any of you guys in the chat here or in the call agree on this, I'm still so confused behind it. Oh yeah, well actually before we get into that, I think Emmy might be excited for this. The Bluey announcement, I forgot about that. So season 3C was officially confirmed. We still haven't gotten season 3B. That will be coming when that time comes. So on Disney Plus, I think it'll come out by the time 3C launches on TV. So once it launches, 3B will be available on Disney Plus. I'm surprised they're doing 3C. I thought they would have gone to season 4 by that point. but I guess they still have more episodes to shoot out there. So, yippee!
How many episodes does season 2 have? Wasn't it like 50?
51.
So then, in the first wave, I had the first wave of Bluey, like the season 3 Bluey. they aired 26 episodes, I think.
27.
So does that mean we're getting 27 episodes? So does that mean we're getting another 27 and then another 27 on top of that?
I think what it is that it's going to be 27, then 13, then 13.
Oh,
I think
why?
that's. I don't know.
Oh,
Ask the Bluey
oh.
animators and staff and all that.
You met Bluey. You should have asked. Just kidding.
I didn't even know a season.
High School Musicals on.
Yeah, I was thinking, it was gonna be listen, I didn't want to interrupt, bro. So 3B should only have 10 episodes from what Hyper said. Oh, that's even less than what I
that's so
thought.
short.
But that only means 3C will have more episodes, though, Emmy. So that's good news.
That's true.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm happy again.
Yeah, okay. Bluey was the silent type. Yeah, you ever played those protagonists where they just mute all the time? There you go. Okay, so what was it going at? Yeah, the Rocket episode. This whatever this was. I I need to ask you, Paula. You are the one I need to hear this from the most because literally, look at your shirt. You literally have a giant R there to symbolize the Team Rocket. You're literally the Rocket Queen, I guess you could say, from the crew here.
Aww.
So that begs the question now, because you were so excited for this episode the most. You saw the episode live with all of us, and you had a response.
Go off.
And
Go off.
now, I have to ask, now that time has passed, now that some days have gone by since that episode has released, and knowing certain things behind the scenes, what do you have to say for this episode? So I'll pass it to you first.
I'm going to say something I'll probably regret.
Say it. Go off, Queen. Go off.
Mr. Shudo is cringing in his grave.
Jesus Christ. Ooh, shit.
No, because I feel like the legacy that he wanted for the Rockets is not being fulfilled by his fellow writers, and it makes me upset. And I've seen it online from many of my fellow Rocket friends and from mutuals in the community that there's like several plot lines. Like, maybe this isn't an exclusive problem to NPM or even Journeys. It's just like generally there's so many plot lines that we thought it was kind of like false advertising. Like, we thought that they were going to follow through on, and then they just completely dropped it. Now, I get it. The Team Rocket, Team Plasma, that was like a big, there was a very, serious reason why that special was unfortunately canceled. But I'm talking about other stuff. I'm talking about Giovanni talking to Jesse, James, and Meowth during X and Y right before the Team Flare arc, telling them to check up on Lysander and Team Flare as to what they're doing. I'm talking about Giovanni's secret phone call with Nanu in Sun and Moon, saying, yes, my old friend, and sort of like hinting at that they were setting up some kind of like arc for, I don't know, the trio or Team Rocket in general to maybe have some involvement in Alola or maybe with Team Skull. Sorry, it's late. But they didn't do that, and it just kind of all fell through. So I feel like for me, I've been kind of just disappointed and I guess sadly just numb to it for a while now. But it's like with Journeys, and I guess now with NPM, it's like we got all these interesting concepts of characters coming back and just all the old stuff kind of being explored. But then, I mean, look at what happened to me with the Butch and Cassidy episode. They weren't in it for even like 5 minutes, and they completely just kind of dropped the ball on that, in my opinion. And I feel like they kind of did the same thing here. Now, I will say that I did enjoy. I enjoyed the first half of the episode. Of course, I loved seeing all the old Mons coming back, especially the ones that I've grown to love and be attached to from Advanced Generation and Diamond and Pearl, you know, the ones that Jessie used in her contests, and obviously James with Mime Jr. and Carnivine. I was always very attached to them as well. So, you know, it was great seeing them come back, and like I was very touched by that that flashback that they had when they were thinking about all the Pokemon that quote unquote graduated. You know, so Arbok, Weezing, Dustox, Cacnea, etc. So, you know, yeah, the first half was great. I mean, if you go back and, well, you can't really go back and watch the stream unless KG uploads it somewhere, but, you know, if we were to go back and watch it, like, you just see us laughing hysterically the first half of the episode. I feel like I could say that, you know, even though some parts were probably like bizarre to us, I think we definitely enjoyed, or at least I definitely enjoyed the first half. But then it was just very frustrating because they essentially had to share the screen with Latias, and I know we kind of touched on this on Friday night when we first watched it. Yeah, but frustrating because it kind of just became the Latias show, and I feel like they were, you know, pushed aside for that, you know, and then eventually setting up what will be, I guess, some kind of final side arc for Ash and Latios, etc. But it's just frustrating because this is supposed to be their final focus episode, and it's just frustrating that they're kind of treated like this. Not to mention the thing at the end when they all just randomly decide to split up. I mean, like, why? Like, we've seen this before many times, and it's like, if this is going to be their final focus episode, like, why is this, like, it wasn't even, like, it was just so randomly placed. Like, I would have almost appreciated it if that was the whole plot. Oh, like, they have a fight, and they split up, you know, at the beginning, and then some kind of dramatic, like, revelation or epiphany happens the same way that, you know, they all kind of realized it during like the ramen episode, or I don't know, James realizing, you know, he is escaping from being engaged to Jezebel, like it just, and then coming back together and reuniting again. Like, we've seen that done before, but I've always enjoyed it, like, at least when it's in the beginning of the episode and that's like the major plot. This was just some kind of random, like, that's what, it's so frustrating. It's just, I feel like NPM and Journeys has boiled everybody down to their most basic traits, and it really just doesn't do their characters a justice. So that was very frustrating for me, and it was just so random. Like, it was just dumb. It was just dumb. But I don't know. I will say, like, things I liked were obviously all the insert songs. I like that they played. My favorite Team Rocket ending is Maimuki Rocket Todan. So, which is actually a Johto ending, and it's very underrated. I can't believe they did that. They played that, so I'm really glad they did. It was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed hearing that song again. It is literally my third favorite ending in the entire series. Right behind the other Team Rocket ending, which is the XY one, the team song, which they played as an insert song in the episode when all of the trio's Pokemon came together to team up and try to capture Pikachu one final time. So like I said, like, all of that stuff I absolutely loved. I just really, really did not like the ending, and just the fact that they had to, like, that Latias kind of took up a lot of screen time. So that's kind of my take on things. I apologize for the Takeshi Shudo comment, but I don't know. I just feel like he would not like the way that the Rockets have been treated, nor would probably Takegami-san, who, like I said last week, wrote all of the literal best Jesse and James, a trio in general, or even Team Rocket in general, focused episodes. So I don't know. I feel like the both of them just wouldn't. I don't know. They wouldn't be too happy with their co-writers. I don't know if that sounds disrespectful, but it's just disappointing to see, you know, such a great group of villains kind of just be demoted to not getting the plot lines they deserved or that were originally set up for them. And then also, like I said, just kind of being boiled down to these basic traits and just kind of like these dumb, random, silly endings like this. So, yeah, mixed feelings on it. I don't know. I'd probably give the episode maybe like a 5 or 6 out of 10.
Oof.
But anyway, I don't want to bring down the mood, so
Y'all made this girl cry 3 times.
That's not
When
nice.
y'all gonna stop, Johnny's? When y'all gonna fucking stop?
it's because it's me.
Oh, Polly.
Nice.
Oh. Yo, I'm about to fight. Let's go. Tyrone, let's go.
I think they made her happy once. I can't even remember when it was.
It was the
Polyworld,
illusion
everyone-
that she was gonna be happy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cassidy and Butch was the illusion of happiness.
Yeah, on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, they took Burgundy out for brown shirt no name. Damn, why y'all do this?
I mean, there were lots of Polyworld sightings in Journeys. I will say that. So
That
that was
doesn't make
nice.
up for it. That doesn't make up for it.
No, it doesn't. Well, yeah. There we go.
Oh, I'm sorry, Polly.
It's all right. I'm used to this. This is what we call fix-it fanfics and what they can do for us. So
Fix it, fanfics. I love it. I love the
Yeah.
terminology.
fix.
They can fix it.
Oh, people were already doing that.
Yeah, leave it to the fans to create their ending that they would be more happy with.
Didn't somebody make an animation where Team Rocket was hugging Ash and they called him Ash instead of Twerk?
Yes.
Kiara?
Kiara.
That was a better episode, and it was 5 seconds long.
Yeah, she's great.
Mhm.
I like.
She's one of the big Rocket stands, I feel.
Mm.
So yeah. Okay then. Well, let's go and pass it on to another buddy. How about you, Emmy? What do you guys say?
Well, I mean, I think, like, honestly, Polly, good job. I'm so sorry. I feel awful. That, like, there's like, you can't have nice things, and it makes me really sad. It's just
fine.
no, it's not fine because I don't know what this series is doing. Okay, like I agree with that 100%. Everything you said, 100%. Like I wish this episode was written differently. And as much as I want to look at like the beginning, like the first half, it's just that ending killed it for me. It 100% killed it just because it made no sense. So I'll go with the positives first because there were things I did like. So I really enjoyed the interactions between like the old Pokemon. Like for example, like Mime Jr. was like one of my favorites growing up with like James Pokemon alongside like Chimecho. So even seeing Chimecho in like the little flashback and being acknowledged, I was really happy about. So I was happy they actually did justice to the Pokemon that was brought back. And even utilizing in the episode, no matter how stupid the plot was, in my opinion, was nice at least. And even Jessie with like her Survivor and even seeing the rest of her Pokemon as well, like that was nice. So I'll give it that. The music choice, like you talked about, Polly, earlier, I loved as well. I thought they were good choices. I loved Pikachu. Pikachu was great. You know, sassy Pikachu. I'm here for it. I'll take it for as long as I can get it because it won't be for long because the series is almost over. But I'll take it. But like again, I just wish that this episode was focused on a different plot than just catching Pikachu. Because I feel like Team Rocket episodes have like we've had many Team Rocket episodes in the past that have not needed Ash and the rest of the companions to be in there. And we've seen this in many series. We've seen this in Sun and Moon. Hell, we've even seen it in Journeys with like the whole, you know, like podcast episode too, that they, you know, the few episodes they got in Journeys. And I think the podcast episode is a good example of that they don't need the main trio to be, or the main characters at least, to be in there. They can hold the episode on their own. And I feel like that's something that this episode should have done, especially if it was a homage to Team Rocket. And they didn't do that. Instead, they focused it on Pikachu, like, you know, the whole thing. It's like, oh, what are they known for? They're known for this trying to steal Pikachu. So now they have all their Pokemon, so utilize that and try to catch Pikachu one last time, or some stupid nonsense like that. And then it didn't work. But I think the most stupid part of all this is that this has happened how many times where they try to catch Pikachu and it doesn't work. But this was the like ridiculous reason of their split for something that has happened so many times. What's the difference this time? I think the only difference is that all their Pokemon are here, but I still don't see it as big, like significant, because even the plan wasn't that like extraordinary or anything. It was just like, oh, Mime Jr., just
do your thing. Just be cute, lure them in. It's all good. It's fine. And then it didn't work, but I didn't really see any big, like, this plan has to work, otherwise we're gonna be fired, or, there was no, like, big, like, I guess, like, I don't know how to explain it, but there was no, like, issue, I guess, like, that needed to be, I'm definitely not explaining it correctly, but there was, in terms of just, like, them not fulfilling this plan, there was no consequences. I think that was the word I was looking for. There's no consequences if they don't do it. It's just, in their head, it's just like, okay, we didn't do it. But to them, it was like, they took it as like, oh no, like, they started fighting, and then which I think is stupid. I think it reminds me of episode 30 of Journeys with Pikachu. It's like, you have these characters that are, no personal stakes. Thank you, Patama. Thank you, I appreciate that. But it goes back to episode 30 of Journeys, where you have Pikachu, who's this developed character, and then acting completely out of character. You think Team Rocket, that being, like, here for this amount of time, they would know how to resolve their problems, or, like, something bigger would get them to, like, turn away from each other. So I think that was the most frustrating part. And I understand, like, too, like, I think I was talking to Sergi about this, too, about the episode, and he was saying that the split is fake 100%. And I agree, I feel like it is. It 100% is. But I don't like the fact that we're doing this type of plot so late in the series. Because you're telling me that we're on episode 8, I believe? Yes, 8? 9? 8? 9. 9, thank you. We're on episode 9, and we have a couple episodes left. We know what next week's episode is. And then, hypothetically, they might come back in the last episode and kind of resolve this mess that was created now. I think this series is a mess. I have no idea what they're trying to do with it. I think they're making a mess out of characters that have been here for the longest of times, and they're not closing out anyone's story. If anything, there's more questions, and also, again, like, the relationship that these characters have portrayed for the past God knows how long is now being ruined for the sake of, I don't know, progressing with this quote-unquote plot that they're trying to do. And yeah, I agree with what Polly said too about the Latias. Why is it the Latia show? I love the first episode of the series was so good, but the more that the series goes on, and I look back at that Latias episode, I feel like that episode just started a fire in a way, because that became the plot when it shouldn't have been. So I'm sorry, Polly. I'm really sorry. Yeah, this was a bad episode. As much as I want to like the beginning, I'm like, no, you don't do Polly like that, okay? Especially in, like, the last time where we're never gonna see Team Rocket again, potentially. Right. So yeah, that's not fair.
Are we ever gonna know? Like, why Giovanni randomly sent the Pokeballs? Like,
no. Well, I mean, remember we were talking, like, during the episode discussion, we were saying, like, oh, maybe they got fired. But, like, even that, like, I feel like that's too well written for them to do. Like, I hate to say it like that, but I feel like that's what it's come down to. That it's like, no, that's too smart. They wouldn't do that. Yeah, it's just for the sake of it.
They just wanted an excuse to send them Pokemon. That's all it was.
Exactly. Like, there's no
deeper
meaning. And I don't know if we're gonna talk about that whole, like, statement thing that came out, but, like, I feel like that just proves. No, we'll probably not. Yeah, but, like, that just proves the point in general. But yeah, it's not good. I'm sorry. This is getting a 5 out of 10. It'll get a 5 because of the first half, but other than that, no. I'm sorry. Not good. I'm sorry, Paul. I need to keep stressing that.
I feel relieved that somebody else shares the same sentiment.
Oh, of course.
I mean, I think a lot of us do, but I was afraid that I would come across as, like, the rageful person.
No, it's your time to cook. It's okay. I just preheat the oven. You cook.
You preheat the oven. You came after she was already cooked.
We need that on a shirt.
Okay, I turn off the oven. There we go.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
That's a shirt.
All right. Then. No, but thank you for sharing your input, buddy. Okay, let's go pass it to Dean. Dean, you got anything to add to the episode?
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting because I think I liked it more than you guys. I still didn't like it. Here's the thing. I liked it overall, but the last 5 minutes of the episode, there was like 5 or 10 minutes or whatever, whenever they got to that part where Team Rocket showed up again. At that point, I just completely lost it, and I lost any interest in the episode. I thought it was turned into shit, essentially. So yeah, Team Rocket was just great in the episode for the most part. I like the plan they had with just using all the Pokemon to make them feel like they were being useful, and that was cool. I kind of liked. I actually no, I really liked when all Team Rocket's Pokemon came out of the Pokeballs at the beginning, and Jesse and James were hugging on him and such, and that was just really emotional because it's been so long since we've seen a lot of these Pokemon. I would have liked to seen Giovanni though in person, or at least on a video screen or something. I don't like that gold statue thing. I mean, this is probably the last time we're gonna see Giovanni. So, and it was just a gold statue thingy. So it's like, I mean, I guess they've done that before, but like, I would like to have seen him in, person, or, like I don't know. I think that would have been better. I didn't really like how they handled the released Pokemon of Jesse and James, where they were kind of like, "Oh yeah, do you remember Arbok and Weezing and all of them?" I would have liked to have seen like a "I wonder what they're doing now" kind of scenario, where like, "Oh, I wonder what Arbok and Weezing are doing right now," and then it has like a single image or something of seeing them in a forest, doing something, helping out Pokemon or whatever. I don't know. I think that would have been a lot better than them just like showing JPEGs of the Pokemon and that's it. I don't know. I know it would have taken more time, but I would have appreciated that more. I'm actually really sad we didn't get a Beware mention in any way. Like, I know Beware is not their Pokemon, technically, but it is. It really is. It's a big part of their Alola adventures. Like the entire Alola and Team Rocket, Beware is a big part of that. Yeah, exactly. And Beware was not mentioned at all, and it's not going to be mentioned ever again, which is
not even a Stuffle.
Yeah, like not even a JPEG. Just, I mean, I would have taken. I mean, I didn't like the whole JPEG thing to begin with, but I would have been more okay with that, I guess. I actually liked Mime Jr. a lot in this episode. I liked its recurring joke with the, being like, "Aww," with like Jane's doing it with him. I thought that was fantastic. Ludicolo and Staryu, yay!
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Ludicolo.
Oh yeah, like when Brock was doing the dance with Ludicolo and his music was playing in the back. That. Oh my god, it was so good. And then Krogunk was just in a mood. he was just kind of going along with it. I thought that was really great. So hopefully this is not the last time we see Krogunk though, because I'm gonna miss that guy. So Brock and Misty, I thought were actually handled okay because they actually did stuff. Which the last 3 episodes of this series, I feel like they're actually more important than the beginning, because in the beginning part of NPM, they really were just kind of there, and there were like I think it was the Beartick episode, they didn't do anything really, stuff like that. I think they did more in these recent episodes than they did at the beginning, but whatever. I think where the episode really just took a nosedive is where everybody's kind of talking about was when Pikachu made it to the meeting spots for whatever that bullshit was, and then Team Rocket came out. I thought failing to catch Pikachu in that net was kind of stupid, because Pikachu just kind of moved out of the way. Like, it wasn't like... I mean, I guess that's just classic Team Rocket, though, so it's whatever. Latias was terrible in this episode. I don't like this thing at all, like, to begin with, but I like it a lot less now because of this episode, especially. Okay, this is just me. But I feel like Latias should have not been the one to blast off Team Rocket. Had nothing to do with that. I know why Latias is here, but it's a stupid reason. So you guys remember that episode we had a couple weeks ago with Ash and Pikachu, and they had it was like a bond episode between the two. I think something like that should have been explored a bit more, where they had like Ash and Pikachu could kind of sense where one of them is in danger or something. I don't know. They could pull some bullshit like that. To being like, oh, but Ash and Pikachu's bond is even stronger than, whatever. So, and that's how Ash would know Pikachu's in danger. Something like that. I don't know. That might sound stupid, but I think it's better than what they did. Other than that, the split up at the end was terrible, but we all know that's not the end of them, though. They're going to come back. So, I've been actually here. I think I saw a leak that they're going to appear next week. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. And the setup for the next episode is, see, the next episode is gonna, I don't know. I don't really like what they're doing, though, because it seems like they're doing a movie plot for the next episode, but they're going to shove it to 24 minutes. So, and we're going to see this random hunter that looks like Hunter J, but it's not Hunter J. It's like her brother.
Hunter
like
K. Let's go.
Hunter K. I don't know, but they look like Hunter J, but not Hunter J. So, I don't know what the hell they're going to do.
But I actually liked a majority of the episode. It was just that last little bit that ruined the entire thing, especially the very end of Team Rocket. I thought it was awful. So if the whole episode was just the first 3/4, I would have rated this like a 9, but I'm going to move it down to a 7. I know that's actually still kind of high, but I think the first 3/4 of it was just that good to me. So I don't know. I feel kind of weird about rating it a 7 because it's like, it's probably a 6 or 7, but somewhere in between there is what I'd say. But yeah, that's all I got to say, I think.
All right. Let's go ahead and pass it on to the next buddy. How about you, Cosmic?
I mean, pretty much everything I would have said I was already kind of said, but for me personally, like, I've always had an attachment to Team Rocket. I don't really talk about it much, but I do have an attachment to them, and I hated the send-off, and I don't even want to pretend that the ending even existed, because I don't want that to be their ending. I think it's just disrespectful to those 3 characters that we've had pretty much just as long as we've had Ash. And so if that is the ending, and I personally don't think it's going to be. I feel like they're probably going to appear at the final episode, because that ending was almost like a cliffhanger. It was not like their Pokemon weren't even back in the balls. Were they just releasing their Pokemon?
Yeah, what's gonna happen to them?
I just don't understand what they were doing with that. But the episode as a whole, there was a lot of heart in it, and I could tell that. There was a lot of wholesomeness moments too, especially when the Pokemon were all together, and just seeing like how happy James and Jessie were to be reunited with their Pokemon, and how happy Meowth and Wobbuffet were to be back with their friends on the team, and it was just really nice. I love Mime Jr., just like Emmy, so it was really nice seeing Mime Jr. kind of being like the main star of the episode of all the Pokemon, so that was really cute. Pikachu being suspicious of Mime Jr. was hilarious. The facial reactions in this episode were like on point. We got to see Swole James, which is a sight I never wanted to see, but I'm a fan of.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. We got to hear my favorite song ever by Brock, For the Girls. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that one. And then we got Krogunk on it too, and that was fun. And like Jesse and James Pokemon that were dancing to it also was just hilarious and cute, and like stuff like that I think worked really well for a send off. And then you had stupid Latias, and I'm just Latias was always one of my all time favorite legendaries. The NPM ruined it.
Yeah.
I don't even want to look at one anymore. KG, you can get your shiny one, but I don't want to see it again.
No, KG, you can have my shiny one. It's okay. I don't want it anymore. You can.
You don't want it anymore.
What
does shiny Latias even look like?
I don't want to
don't talk to me about Latas like that.
How do you feel about Latas now after all this? Do you still want to get the shiny?
You want the shiny still?
Listen, the shiny Latas is not the Latas that we see on screen, bro.
No.
The Latas that I'm trying to get is a fan fiction original character that I made up in my own mind that I wanted, damn it. It has nothing to do with the Latas that we're seeing right now on television. This shit's a fraud right here. Yeah, it's gonna have a tragic backstory, how it was hatched in a little basket one morning in the afternoon during the middle of a storm, was discovered by some old lady, and she took care of it, and now she's dead or some shit like that. I don't know.
Oh, fuck.
It's just tragic, apparently. So... yeah, no. I don't know. The Latas I still appreciate. You want to know what I don't appreciate though? We were talking about Team Rocket shenanigans.
Oh.
Yeah. That blast off sequence. You guys want to talk about that real quick?
What? Yeah, Cosmic. Are you? Oh, it's Cosmic Stars.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know.
That animation budget was $3.
Yeah,
we can talk about that. I don't really have much to say about the episode because everything was already said. But yeah, 6 out of 10. Yes, blast off.
Wow. Me and her so far the highest. All right, that's crazy.
Is this part of the TSS algorithm scores that he gave for Ian? Is that why it's so high?
6 out of 10. That's high to you?
It's above average.
It's okay. It's an okay score.
Yeah,
The
listen,
score would've
listen.
been,
I'm
like,
giving it high
something.
only because of the first half of the episode. Then the
Yeah, the
second
first half of it was great.
It was,
then they
but
shadow. That's why I gave X and Y,
Well, I mean,
or X, Y, and Z is 7.
You guys have to remember this is Journeys.
No, this is Pocket Monsters
No, it's still
2023.
Journeys.
I
It's
know.
under the realm of Journeys. Same writers, same animators, same all that. It's still Journeys.
Yeah, that's
it's the same freaking outfit. Yeah.
Yeah.
especially with that statement they made. It's even more journeys than ever.
It's just all it is. It's a filler arc for Journeys. That's all it is.
Pokemon
The
the White
Decalore
Action.
Islands 2.0, but much worse.
Basically,
Yeah,
like,
I never thought they would stoop lower than what they did with DA, but goddamn, bro, why'd y'all
They
have
done
to
it.
surprise me like that?
are you telling me that Pokemon MPM is just the director's cut of Journeys? Because I
No.
didn't want the original cut.
No. You want to know what's the worst statement? Like they're okay. Let's be clear about that. There's been like this one tweet that's been going around lately, and sure, it's been I think taken way out of context behind the stuff that's been going on for certain. But it definitely has riled up a lot of fetters because of how it was said. Because I think it was Defender who was the one that
Yes.
that wrote that comment down, but this was his own interpretation of it. It wasn't 100% guarantee, but the way that that it was written via the translations of the magazines and all that was essentially that no, this was sort of a last minute sort of thought. We needed something to do. And we thought, oh, why don't we just do this? Because why not? Or why don't we bring these characters back here? Because why not? The kind of situation. And that's essentially how MPM was born. I forgot exactly how the wording was for it. If I can go and take the chance right now to go and look into the tweet, I could tell you guys about it. But goddamn, when that first got revealed, or at least what
It
was
blew
written,
up.
it blew up. Like you can go onto that person's Twitter account. It got 200 and almost 240 quote retweets out of it. So yeah,
bro.
I'm one of them.
I mean, the original, I think, was more the writer saying that he wanted, like, Ash to enjoy just living out, like, catching Pokemon. Like, basically what was already, like, we expected. And he's like, well, you know, he has to have traveling companions, so naturally it should be Brock and Misty, because they were the ones, I don't know, basically for nostalgia factor or whatnot. But yeah, I mean, if you want to go ahead and see the thing.
The problem is that tweet. It's so weird because that tweet is just like AG said, it's Defender's interpretation. It's not the actual full translation.
If you guys want me to read the actual translation, there is an official one that was already translated. So
yeah.
How did the current series Message at Pokemon Master become a thing? It started with the idea of tracing Satoshi and Pikachu's journey one more time. When it comes to his travel mates, we basically just went, gotta be Takashi and Kasumi, I guess. It was such a natural decision, I don't really remember exactly how we arrived at it. I like that trio. Those two just kind of fit into the group, and it makes Satoshi's 10-year-old boyness very pronounced. We wanted to depict world battling champion Satoshi as temporarily forgetting about everything he's been through on his journey and just living the life of a 10-year-old boy again.
He said forget about being a champion and just live his life. Bro, they never hardly ever acknowledge he's been a champion. It's like
they've been doing that this entire time. Yeah, what the heck?
Well, I guess you could say job well done. They did
once
it.
in Journeys where they announced he was the Sun and Moon champion. It's like the fuck.
Yeah, here's the thing though. Look, that's the official one, and then the Defender one that came out a while ago. Honestly, I'm gonna be upfront with you. They still genuinely sound the same. It's just one sounds more harsh.
It's not far off.
Yeah, one sounds way more harsh. That's the difference. Yeah.
Yeah,
it still
because
sounds basically the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, the whole thing is just kind of like there's no thought put into anything. It's kind of just like, oh, this is Ash's last series. No, we didn't look at it like that. It was just kind of like who cares? It's another series, you know. Ash gets to live his life, as a Pokemon trainer. Not like he's been like here for like 25 plus years or anything. No. He's just a trainer and he's just enjoying his time. And Misty and Brock, yeah, we just want him there because why? It's Kanto. Everyone loves Kanto, right? Like it just feels like a bunch of pandering and a bunch of. Yeah, a bunch
Instead
of
trying to, here's the problem. Instead of trying to wrap up storylines of characters that we've known for 25 plus years, they decided to just like, oh yeah, well, we want to put in some Pokemon and random bayonets and a bear tick and
moments.
Yeah, it's just Squirtle.
That's
Everybody
cool,
likes
right?
Squirtle, right? Let's throw Squirtle in there. It's
like it
like
feels
that.
it feels like they put a bunch of writers in the room that never watched Pokemon and they're just like, oh, like the kids will like this, right? Like they're into this, right? Like
you know what it is? Do you remember the Johto episode where Brock got sick and Ash and Misty had to take care of the Pokemon and cook, and Misty is sitting there and putting all this stuff into like what she thinks is a good delicious soup, and it's actually this disgusting mess of soy sauce and sugar and salt.
Yeah. That's what the series is. Is that what you're saying?
No, I wouldn't call it disgusting, but I'm just like somebody said in the chat, too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Too many elements.
It's like they just ask themselves, all right, what do we want to do? And they just like threw like a bunch of stuff in a pot, and that's what we got essentially, and none of it really connect. And they said, didn't like one of the interpretations say the only thing holding the series together is this plot of Latios, and everything else is just kind of whatever episodes. Like they want to have a continuing plot, so they chose Latios, and I was like, what the fuck? Why?
Yo, this series is boiled chicken. It's just bland.
Yeah, it's not even a nice cooked chicken. It's not even a grilled chicken. It's not even a crispy chicken. It's just chicken.
Boiled. Yeah. It's lucky if it might not even be cooked all the way, bro. It might be pink.
It's like, yeah, it's edible, right? Yeah, it's edible.
It's
okay,
raw.
well, that's fine then. That's what they're saying.
Yeah. But once again, though, this becomes a situation just to let people know of, like, this is one person's interpretation of it, and he even states that that's just his opinion, but for some reason it blew up to what it did now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Defender has a pretty good track record on Cerebi, so I kind of trust most of what he says.
And once again, he still was super harsh towards his statements on it, but when you really just boil it down to like the really bare minimum of like what's being talked about here,
Boil it down to the chicken.
they are essentially the same. It's basically because why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
That's pretty much the best way to sum
And
it
listen,
up.
like he says here, and he's been through on his journey and just living the life of a 10-year-old boy again. That I think pisses me off more than anything, because what has these past 25 years been if not living the life of a 10-year-old boy already? Especially more prevalent in Sun and Moon, when he literally was using it as like a vacation time in his area. You know what I mean? And that's why everybody kept calling it that was literally that. Like, what has Ash not... Exactly. Navy says it best. What has Ash not been 10 years old? That one time in the dub? Like... And especially, that's the other thing. The way they promoted this series, too. The way they promoted this series.
I would argue in X and Y he was 13, but yeah, everywhere else he was 10.
Yeah, no, see, when he got out of that dimension of the X and Y world, he reverted back to 10 years old.
He was 10 years old again, yeah.
Yeah, he somehow found the Dragon Balls and turned into an even younger kid than what he was already at. No, but like, it's true though. It just bums me out that, especially when you look at the trailer that they released for it. Go back to that trailer again when they revealed it.
Oh, I'm so mad.
Because
it's so bad.
Here's the thing with that trailer, and people need to be aware of this. The first thing that they show that's new content on that trailer in particular was Gary asking Ash, now that you've become champion, are you closer to becoming a Pokemon Master? That was the very first new clip they showed in that trailer to promote this new season.
You know what I think it is? I feel like they did the last episode first. Maybe.
Oh, they definitely did.
Because that's what I think that was one of the things they said in the interview is like...
They already had the final...
Yeah, they had the last episode all planned out and ready. basically.
Yeah.
Or not, at least they had it planned out. They knew what they were going to do in the last episode. So I feel like they did the last episode first, and then they're like, "Oh wait, we need 10 more episodes." So
Look up.
maybe originally at the end of Journeys they were just going to have episode 11, and that's it. And then they were like, "Wait, we need to fill time for the new series to start.
Well, let's make another one.
So let's make 10 more episodes." So that's what we've been watching for 10 episodes.
Since none of it really connects besides Latias, which whatever on that, you know.
Mhm.
That's why
you know what?
episode 1 felt very weird, because episode 1 was just, you know, casual Ash just walking through the woods with nobody and
And he finds a Latias.
doing random
You think
stuff.
It's all innocent.
Yeah.
Until it
So
starts
episode
following
11 is probably was originally the ending of the original Journeys, whatever you want to call it. So.
I think what's
That's what I
sad
think.
about this whole thing though is that like, so if they couldn't do like a 100 and something episode series, right, to recap, not to recap, but like to, I guess, give a finale to Ash, if they knew that this was his last series, I don't know why we would think that they would be able to do it in 11 episodes if they couldn't handle 100 and something. I guess
True.
that's also another thing too. I had hope because, like, here's the thing too. There's also a really big weight on their shoulders that they had to prove 3 years wrong, and that's a lot to do in the span of 11 episodes. And of course, they didn't do it.
No.
It would take a miracle for them to be able to do it. And even like after this finale, unfortunately, like even though like maybe it'll be good, I hope it is because that's your last impression of this character. It's still gonna leave like somewhat of a bitter taste, like an aftertaste, because of just, you know, what it led up to and how they handled this series and how they handled Journeys and how they handled, you know, just Ash in general. Like, do you think it'll be a proper conclusion to this character? Probably not. Probably not.
Yeah.
It's just sad. It's really sad.
It hurts more because once again, this isn't a character that's been around for 3 years or just like
Yeah.
5 or 7 or 10. No, 25 years. And people kept saying as well, like, why should we not think about this as it is? Like, why do you guys keep asking for like a legitimate arc to wrap up the whole series? And it's because doesn't he deserve it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
He
does.
He absolutely deserves a proper conclusion to his story. The things that he's doing right now, what is the one statement everybody kept saying consistently again and again and again every single week? The one single thing I hear a lot of people say, we're going through familiar territory again with certain beats and elements of the stories, with plots. A lot of the episodes that we've seen have been just that, just rehashes of stories that have already existed for 25 years because there is 25 years of history already. So of course these things tied together. And you would think then why can't they, you know, and especially when you take a look at the opening as well, that pays tribute to everything leading up to this moment, to find out that none of it really ties in until the last episode does kind of sting a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
And I was hoping that wouldn't be the case, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of it at all. Like I said beforehand, will I still enjoy the finale? Absolutely. Will I be sad when he's gone? Absolutely. Will it make me emotional? Absolutely. But can I justify everything that's happened leading up to this finale? And knowing all of the criticisms that we've shared throughout the year within Journeys leading up to this point, and seeing how it kind of was underwhelming for certain beats and aspects of Ash's character, honestly, yeah, I can be very critical about it, but that's also because this is supposed to be his swan song. And what's supposed to be that ended up transforming into something completely different. And it makes me sad to know that we are not getting a proper conclusion for the character that I believe he rightfully deserves. A lot of the people have thought theories and conclusions and narratives and all that for Ash to do for these final episodes, but none of them had hit whatsoever. And coming back to this now, it's and it's gonna be weird, honestly. I don't even know how to rewatch this series again when it comes to like going to Ash's adventures, because you could just skip to the last episode and that's it. You don't need to. If the Latos plot doesn't get a proper conclusion, if Ash doesn't even catch it, and it
He's
just
not.
leaves and goes
I
bye
get
bye,
that, yeah.
which
Yeah.
I believe it was probably confirmed on that. It just bums me out.
Yeah.
The character deserves better. I'm glad it's getting an ending because some shows never get endings. So I'm glad it is getting an ending. But it does make me sad to know that it is not the ending that I would have envisioned it. And you might be asking yourself, what would that vision be then? Like, what would you want to see from that? And personally, I can't give you an answer on that, but the writers should have. And they should have known what they could have done with this arc. But the mislead with the trailer and with the footage that they showed off really threw everyone's whole game off the loop, bro. So, I don't know. It wasn't even decided that Journey was Ash's final series until JN 136 was completed in production. God damn, bro. So pretty much essentially the last episodes of the series. I don't know. Hell, as dumb as this might sound, I think it would have just been better if he ended off on the final episode of Journeys and not had moved forward from there.
Yeah, I actually thought. I thought it was actually not a bad finale for him to end off on for Journeys.
Yeah, because he went independent. He went on his own now. He's traveling around the world on his own.
I kind of like the idea of like Ash going
Kaharu for whatever. That they were all in the same city, but they didn't know they were in the same city, essentially. I thought that was kind of neat. It's like, it's a small world, but it's actually not,
Yeah, it's a small world, but in the reality of it all, it's a Pokemon world. And they can do whatever the hell they want, and you can keep their endings ambiguous. We don't need to know these questions. We don't need to expand upon it. But most importantly, we don't need to make weird trailers to make it seem like it's going to go one way, and then it turns out we're never going to get that addressed until the last episode. So.
I'll never forget when the narrator was like, if I say continue it will. And I was like, Now what's he going to say at the end of this one, right?
Well, I guess I lied.
I guess I lied. Continue it not.
Yeah. Oops.
Now, it'd be interesting if that narrator continues into the next series.
I hope not. I hope that narrator...
I hope not either. I hope it's a different person.
Yeah, I hope it's a completely different person. I would like it for it to be that way.
So he's like, he would say like, oh, so Ash doesn't continue, but I will.
I will.
Suzuku. Oh my lordy.
He's like, bye, Ash. I will continue.
Oh, was the narrator the final companion for Ash? Is that who's leaving the series?
Oh.
So
that's who Ash is gonna kind of look at the screen and he's gonna talk to the narrator. He's like, oh wait, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, I wonder what the very last thing is gonna be. Like the last.
Them walking on they're gonna be running on a road or something onto the next adventure.
Yeah.
That's it. If it isn't that, it's our own way. It's gonna be like an endless journey or something. And Team Rocket's gonna be following them with a balloon. It's gonna be like you know how in some movies they do that. Where
I mean, literally, movie 20 ended like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be just movie 20, except again.
We're all gonna cry.
It's gonna be on like an aimless journey, blah blah blah, and Team Rocket's gonna follow them. And then that's it. If it isn't that, I'll be really surprised.
Lame.
Yeah.
What I would want is completely different.
Oh, my thing is I want him to break the fourth wall for 1 second.
He just looks at the camera and smiles and waves.
Yeah, he says like arigato or thank you or something like that.
Oh no, that would kill me. No.
And then just runs off.
Y'all expect to way too damn much from Pokemon.
It's 25 years, Tyrone. Shouldn't you expect at least the bare minimum?
What if he does both though?
We just talked about how the last 9 episodes have been trash.
I'm still believing. Give me the Tyrone. This is literally the last instant we have of hope for Ash's story.
You're gonna get disappointed.
No, but I'm saying, why should we expect that for his last episode? Is what I'm saying. Like, this isn't just any episode, Tyrone. This is the last episode. This is the last instant.
Give us the last 11 episodes, and look what happened.
I know, but they built this final episode in mind first before these past 10 episodes, though.
Look what they did to Team Team Rocket.
Actually, no, that's kind of funny. That means that Team Rocket was never going to get a conclusion if it not been for these past 10 episodes. When you really boil it down.
Well, from what I understand, and I don't, this is what I hear, they're gonna show up next week somehow.
No. What I'm saying is that the final episode was already made.
Oh, yeah. So episode 11 will just like 9 and 10 didn't happen.
Yeah, essentially, Team Rocket was never going to get a proper conclusion.
Oh my god.
Had it not been for Mez's and Pokemon Master, we probably wouldn't even gotten a Team Rocket episode at all.
Yeah. Oh, one quick thing though. They remember the train they're showing. Did you see that, KG? They're showing the episodes on the train.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell they filmed that. In case people don't know, that particular train station is always busy. So the fact that they got somebody to record all that shit, probably like around 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, must have been a hell of a ride, bro.
We've seen some stuff. The only things we know is Delia's in the episode, and Gary. Which
Gary, Oak, Delia, Misty, Brock, and Pikachu are confirmed for the final episode alongside with Umbreon. Gary's Umbreon.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Well, I think we saw Ash in the grass with Pikachu, and they're like sleeping or something, and then Gary comes up.
Yeah, it's like that Final Fantasy Awakening moment. It's like, hey there, are you okay? kind of thing. If you guys played Fire Emblem Awakening, you'll know what the hell I'm referring to with that. Now, here's one cool thing, and I think Tyrone might like this little detail with that train station, and I want to share this real quick. So one of the cool things they did with that train sequence is that they split up certain arcs into separate things. What I mean by that is that they showed, like the title sequences where they showed off all of the opening title screens of each generation. They had different arcs essentially be present on those. For example, they had the first one, the Kanto arc. Then they had the opening for the Orange Islands arc. Then they had the first opening of the Johto arc. We move on into AG. They had the very first opening of the AG series, but then they showed a second one right next to it. That was the intro to Battle Frontier, indicating that that's its own separate arc, which it is. In Diamond and Pearl, it got 2 different variations. The very beginning, and I think the moment when it shifted into HD, those 2 got different opening splits there for the series. Best Wishes only got 1, so... Yeah, I was surprised season 2 wasn't apparently given love. I think it was only just Best Wishes.
You're telling me Declare Islands didn't get a separate arc?
No, not at all, buddy. X and Y got split into 2. You can imagine already why. Exactly. One's XY, and then the other one is X, Y, and Z. And then Sun and Moon got 1 because it's all 1. And what was it? Then Journeys, I think, got 1 as well, with Mez's and Pokemon Master getting also at the very final 2. So, I guess you could say that these are now the canonical arcs that are confirmed for this series. So essentially, Kanto, Orange Islands, Johto, Hoenn, Kanto again, Diamond and Pearl 1, Diamond and Pearl 2, Black and White, XY, XYZ, Sun and Moon, JN, and then MPM. Like, just judging from the train. I don't know. I'm overthinking it, but it's a nice little detail in case you guys ever wanted to pay attention to that. It's a nice little nod to all the stories that played out till now. But other than that, I have nothing else to contribute. I know, Tyrone, you haven't had a chance to say your thoughts.
I noticed.
So don't worry, we've been
waiting.
So
if we look at the timestamps, once this episode goes on YouTube, we're gonna get Emmy's review, then we're gonna get Polly, then Emmy, then Dean's, then Cosmic's, and then way back my review.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry, I didn't share my review yet, buddy. So you're good.
Like, what the fuck? Anyway.
Yeah, it's all good, buddy.
So, okay, this episode.
Good.
Oh boy. There's some things there's some things I did like about it, but I don't like the episode. There's things I liked about it though. For example, I like that when Delibird shows up, it gives them like lunch and shit. And Team Rocket's like, yo, you got any more food? Nah, just your old friends from literal past seasons. I don't. Maybe Polly can answer this because she knows more about Team Rocket than I do. when did Giovanni respect them? Like, respect them. Because I always thought they were failures in my brain.
Her mic's muted at the moment. I think she's about to go to sleep.
Oh,
So,
Jesus Christ.
yeah,
Well,
there
there
you go.
goes that. Anyway,
Yep.
I was always curious because I thought Giovanni just thought of them as idiots. Like, and I'm using most of my Team Rocket knowledge off of like Kanto and Hoenn, where every time they call Giovanni, he's just like, what are these idiots want? At one point, I thought Giovanni fired Team Rocket, and they just been so devoted, they've been in denial.
She
He's
says
like,
best wishes, by the way.
best? Oh, well, because they were competent in best wishes. But we don't see
Yeah.
any transition of them being competent. They just sort of are competent in that series. Like, the series just starts off and they're just magically good. Whereas in, like, before, Team Rocket was so bad, Giovanni didn't even remember their names one time. Like, in my brain, I always thought they were failures, so I never really considered them. Literally any other Team Rocket member was more competent than them in my head. So I never really thought about it like that. One thing I didn't like, or one thing that threw me off, Team Rocket's thinking of this like ultimate plan to stop Ash, Brock, and Misty. And in my head, I'm thinking, guys, we don't need to be convoluted about this. There's one thing that Team Rocket always does that technically works. And it's never failed, and it's consistent, and it goes with the theme of what Team Rocket's been doing as far as like their one plan that always ends up getting like the kids done in. The hole. Bring the hole back. Just bring the damn hole back. That was the first thing I thought of. I'm like, if you're doing a Team Rocket nostalgia episode, you can't do it without the hole. The hole is like their thing to the point where they've made jokes about it. Even Ash has even made it where someone fell in one of Team Rocket's holes, but it wasn't him. And he goes, I've been falling in those for a long time. Like, he recognizes how fucked up they are. It's the one thing that works. It's quick, it's clean, it always happens. I'm so mad they didn't do it. I'm like, come on, this is y'all one chance to do the Team Rocket strategy that never fails. And y'all didn't do it. I do like the Mime Jr. like playing it cute, but it unfortunately falls because Pikachu and Brock should know that Mime Jr. Ash should too. It bugs me that they don't. Pikachu does. Pikachu's wary of the Mime Jr. But then Brock's like, oh, I guess that's why Pikachu doesn't trust him. A motherfucker, you know the Mime Jr. I'm giving Ash a little bit of a pass here, but that's unfortunately because this is Journey's Ash and not like Diamond and Pearl Ash that would have known better. So I'm just like, I like the idea that cutesy Mime Jr. is the one, but it also weirded me out. Like, there's little Team Rocket shit that they did that like they were missing in the Team Rocket episode. Like, for example, I was hoping Team Rocket would go through like their mottos, like all of them, just to piss Ash and the others off. And then I was hoping when they got done with it, I thought Mime Jr. would be in the end of the motto doing its thing, because that's kind of what they always do. I wanted Chimecho in there too, but Chimecho's at his grandma's, so I was like, damn it, no Chimecho.
I love the Diamond and Pearl motto, and since Mime Jr. was part of that, that would have been perfect. Like on the wind, past or what was it? Past the stars.
In your ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I like. There's so much missing Team Rocket stuff. Brock. I know a lot of people liked the Brock dance. Out of all the ones he's done, though, this one feels the most forced. This is the one where Brock's like, hold on for a second, I gotta do something. And then he just starts dancing in front of Amoonguss and Yanmega. I'm like, Brock, you have an Onyx. I mean, not an Onyx. Brock, you have a Steelix. Just kill these guys. What are you doing? And yeah, we get the Ludicolo and Krogunk. Honestly, the only thing stopping me from completely rolling my eyes at the Brock dance is Amoonguss. And that's because Amoonguss starts dancing with it too. And then he starts doing like this break dance and head spin thing, which I thought was hilarious as fuck.
Oh yeah.
I think I don't want to keep interrupting, but
Go
my
ahead.
favorite part about that is that all 4 of those mons like don't know each other, or they were never from the same region. Like not even Krogunk and Ludicolo, and then Mega and is it Fungus? I don't know,
Fungus is the
Yeah.
baby.
So I don't know, just to have all of them dancing together in that same scene when none of them are from the same series is so hilarious to me. But
I also find it funny that Amoonguss was in Best Wishes, and it was like super serious in that series. So to see Amoonguss and Frillish actually be like fun for a little bit was like, huh, that happens. And then good old Staryu's back. I'm like, I loved it.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted Misty's relationship with Psyduck feels weird to me. I don't like competent Psyduck. I mean, yeah, it does wind up getting its face covered by your mask, but I like this. I like when Psyduck comes out of its Pokeball and Misty's like disappointed that it did it. I don't like this whole like, you ready to help too, Psyduck? Like, no, no, no. Whenever you come out, Misty's supposed to be like, oh, why did you come out? Or something. Because that was the joke between both Misty and Jessie, is that they both have Pokemon that come out, but when they come out of their Pokeballs, they're so incompetent, they don't need to be here. Wobbuffet's for Jessie, while Misty has Psyduck. When they show up, the trainers get more upset. So it weirds me out that Misty's excited for Psyduck to be here. I don't know. And then what else did we have? Morpeko exists. It didn't go hangry, so it didn't even do its joke. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. Disappointed that when Team Rocket blasted off, I did not hear Inkay go Micah. I'm like, what the fuck? That's an XY joke, by the way. What I did like about XY, the music. What the fuck? They used XY trainer theme and Elite Four theme in this one.
It's kind of weird though.
I'm like, it doesn't belong. It doesn't belong at all. But I was impressed that it was there.
I mean, maybe because they also used the team song as well which was from X and Y.
Yeah.
But
they did use that. I'm just like, okay, whatever. And then the Team Rocket blast, basically the attack with all the Team Rocket mons combined, and then Wobbuffet countering it to make like this super nuke. I like the potential of it, but it's wasted on a tree and a slack off that becomes a plot point for Latias to swoop it.
Oh, that was dumb. I forgot about that stupid
I noticed
off.
no one mentioned slack off, but you want to know why no one mentioned slack off? It was so fucking unimportant. Like, it was so random. Like, Ash runs off and catches this thing from falling, but the only reason, it feels like the writers scrambled to make an ending. Because the idea is solid. There's so many Team Rocket mons right now that Pikachu and Ash can't reasonably handle all of them. I like that idea. The problem is it's wrapped up in the most bullshit way possible. It's literally just Team Rocket's incompetence makes it so they can't handle this, and Latias just blast them off with $3 budget animation psychic attack. And I'm just like, oh no. What? Like, there was some things I really liked, and then they took it all away in like an instant. Like, for example, I like when like Team Rocket's like, we're Team Rocket, the Revengers. And like you see all of Team Rocket's Pokemon pose, and they use like the heavy ink art. I'm like, oh shit, that's some wallpaper material. I was like, that's a hard ass picture. But then they don't do much with it. They have the Rocketmon split up to like isolate Pikachu. And in my brain, I'm like, this plan is way too convoluted. This plan gets stopped with a mere them working, Ash, Misty, and Brock just working together. All they really have to do is just combine their minds and knock out each one and move forward. What the fuck was Ash expecting from Pikachu too? Take Mime Jr. to see Officer Jenny. What?
Oh, is that where they were going? I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, they had to send him to Officer Jenny so that they could so they could get Mime Jr. to safety from Team Rocket. And I'm just like, what? Honestly, when they do stuff like that, I feel like their plots when they steal like Ash's Pokemon, like the game's Pokemon, and make them a part of the group is better. Like when Skitty was a part of Team Rocket, or when Emolga was a part of Team Rocket, or when Koharu's Eevee was a part of Team Rocket. I like those better.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, or wasn't Apom a part of Team Rocket for a brief while?
Was it? I don't
I
remember.
I think
can't
they.
remember.
I think it was like they had to do a deal, and Apom wound up on Team Rocket's team for a little bit.
Oh. Was that an AG? Well, yeah, it has to
It was a
be.
D. I think it was a
Oh
DP
no, it's the
episode.
beginning of the yeah.
Yeah, it's a DP episode where they like Team Rocket winds up using one of the game's Pokemon, and then Emolga and Best Wishes wound up on Team Rocket for a little bit, which was funny as hell. I like that stuff. This just felt like whatever. Also, no Growlithe. I know that's not a technically a Team Rocket mon. That's more of a James mon, but still, like, I don't know. This was supposed to be a celebration of Team Rocket, and instead it just felt like a Team Rocket in thought with no real good execution. It just bugged me. I feel like a lot of Team Rocket stuff should have showed up here. There should have been like a moment where I don't think they should have gotten to a fight. I think there's different things that should have separated them unintentionally. Like when they lost this time, Jezebel finally finds James and just takes him away. Or like Meowth winds up getting taken back to Team Rocket's base, and Jessie ends up getting a call to like perform at a contest or something from her shit in Kalos. Something to like give them like incentives to leave after they lose, rather than just we've messed up, we're leaving. Like what? What? And then literally after they split up, the show, and I shit you not, fades to black and moves to Latias as if that didn't just happen.
Yeah. It was so abrupt, I think, is the problem, too.
And whether or not they're coming back is like, that's not a viable excuse to me. I don't care if they're coming back later. They make this off to seem like this is how they wind up splitting. And even for a temporary moment, this is insulting. It is. It just doesn't feel genuine. It feels like they panicked and didn't know how to handle it. So they just moved on with it. It just feels uncomfortable.
It's frustrating
ahead,
because they've done it before where it's a very, very smooth transition. I mean, I'll always commend the smooth transition between AG and DP, where well, that technically this was after the Hoenn League into the Battle Frontier, but still, when that episode with the reunion with Tracy, when May and Max met Tracy and they reunited with Misty, who's there, and they all gathered at the Oak Lab, and Ash reunited with his Pokemon for like the first time in ages in AG. That episode, the trio went back to headquarters. They ran into Butch and Cassidy, they met with Giovanni, etc. Like, it wasn't even an episode that technically pertained to them, but still showed like their side of things, like what their responsibilities, like it made it seem like they're still part of an organization that's still relevant. And that's kind of that's like another big issue that I've had this whole time with Journeys and NPM, is that even like in essentially like where we are, like we don't know the region we're in, what city we're in, like the world building is just not there. And it's ironic because it was supposed to be the series that took place all around the Pokemon universe. So
I'm not as giant of a fan as Polly when it comes to Team Rocket, but I do recognize them as characters and their importance in the series up till this point. And there's like, I feel like there was so much Team Rocket missing in this Team Rocket episode. Not a single mech, not a hole that was dug, no fucking running gags with any of the mons. It's like they're all here, but so what? Carnivine doesn't even bite on James' head when they start the fight. Like,
But even like the modern stuff too, like where was Matori? Or like Matrix, like the modern.
I didn't expect them to flood in all the other extra rockets, but I do at least like this is Jesse and James. Like, where's the Jesse's hair getting cut and her going beast mode? Where's like where's James trying to like to have a bottle cap collection only for it to like shatter out of the wind so he gets distracted? Where's like Meowth falling for one of the Pokemon that comes out? Like, I don't know, one of Ash's mons could be like a Pokemon that he finds cute or something. Like, none of that exists here. And it bugs me because this is supposed to be the Team Rocket episode. And it just messes with me. I would have even accepted if Team Rocket was about to lose that Arbok and Weezing show the fuck up. Like, just to help. Only for them to lose anyway.
Yeah.
But at least they lost with like all their mons intact or something. We don't get any of that. We literally just get like, it almost feels like they gave us those mons to just shut us up for a bit. Like, oh, look, we brought them all back. Now you can stop complaining about Rockets not using their old mons. Like, no, you stuffed them all in one episode and just said, deal with it. Like, that's not viable to me. Like, that doesn't work. That's not, I don't know. A lot of problems. I wanted to praise like some of the good stuff, but unfortunately, for every good thing, they gave me like 4 bad things. I think I'm just gonna have to give the episode a 5 because that's all I can do at this point.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah.
KG, are you there?
Yes.
All right. You're the last one,
Team
buddy.
Rocket didn't go in disguise either. They could have disguised themselves as fucking Officer Jenny, for Christ's sake. Man, no disguises, no mechs, no holes, no cross-dressing, no running joke with Wobbuffet. Like, what the
fuck? And that's the last episode they're going to get that's focused on them, too.
Like, I don't know if you guys remember, there was an episode of the St. Anne where, no, it wasn't the St. Anne. It was the Saffron City where Jesse and James they wound up cosplaying as like these almost like these Gangaro girls, and they wound up kissing Ash on the cheek, both of them. And then when they revealed themselves to be Team Rocket, Ash goes, "Wait a minute, that's Team Rocket. Ew, gross! They both just kissed me." I love shit like that.
Can't do that anymore, probably, just for reasons.
I don't know. I loved shit like that. Shit was hilarious. Team Rocket could be legitimately funny, but I don't see a single thing funny about them in this episode.
The times have changed. We'll never get that Santo Jodo humor ever again.
I don't know, man. That Wailord episode begs to differ on that front.
Like, even in episodes where they weren't the enemy, they were funny. Like, when Jesse, like, because James and Brock, unfortunately, are, like, in ghost mode because of the ghost of Maiden's Peak. And Jesse's like, why was this girl sitting around waiting for her man to come back from war? I would have dipped. Like, that shit's hilarious.
Because they gave them their actual personalities, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I don't know. Yeah.
I've been barking up this tree for a long time, so.
Yeah.
You got 2 more episodes, buddy. Don't worry.
This wasn't Team Rocket. This was an episode with a Team Rocket skin on it. Like, it's.
That's the entirety of
Journey. Yeah, Journeys is just Pokemon with the Pokemon skin on it.
Well, that's all we can say then, buddy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, what do you guys say we go and wrap things up then for tonight?
What about you? You got a score?
Oh, yeah. KG, what's your score?
4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
wait, I gave a higher score than KG in this shit?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think the Kalos music is what helped me through it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but overall, that's all I can say on that. Let's go and wrap things up for tonight. Why don't we, everybody?
Yeah.
All right. First off, I want to thank everybody here for joining us tonight as well. Everybody's got to couch shit themselves essentially. See, dude, you're not alone, buddy.
I'm not alone tonight.
See, everyone got
it's so funny. The beginning of the pod, you're the only one by yourself.
Yeah,
And
now
look at it.
it came full circle, buddy. Yeah. Got my buddy next to me. There you go. Oh lordy. But thanks again, everybody, for being here tonight. We really appreciate it. Thank you for the consistent 50 viewers as well for that as well. We really do appreciate
Thank you.
But yeah, I want to thank everybody here who's been with us, who left earlier ago as well. To our buddies Tyrone, to our buddy Cosmic, our buddy Emmy, to our buddy Polly, and of course to our buddy Dean for all being here present tonight. We hope you guys enjoyed tonight's latest session of the PokéPod Masters podcast. If you did, make sure to go ahead and follow us in our social media accounts through the PokéPod Masters on Twitter. You can also check out the PokéPod Masters on YouTube as well to check all the latest content that we have there present for you guys. Make sure to tune in through our various social media accounts as well to be notified whenever we all do go live for our respective streams. We got a lot of shenanigans planned for this month, as stated before, for the Starlight Children Foundation, and there's going to be a lot of fun coming through with this one.
Do it for the kids, baby.
Yeah, for the children. So,
Yay, children.
Indeed, buddy. Was there anything else that we need to address before we continue? Or shall we go and wrap things up for tonight? What?
Wrap up.
Wash your fucking hands.
Wash your fucking hands.
I feel like I'm missing something, but
well, Joker, are you still in chat?
Joker, what's up, Joker?
Joker made an amazing art piece earlier this week.
I want to clarify something, by the way, guys. If people have said hi to me in the chat or whatever, people in the chat, I do apologize. I'm sure I'm sure a lot of you guys were saying hi. I'm not ignoring you. The problem is I'm using my phone. That's the only way I can be on here right now.
Yeah, in case you're wondering why Tyrone sounds a little different than he normally does, there you go.
Yeah, I the internet in my apartment complex has been out for almost 12 days. So I'm talking to them now about it, but they've been giving me bullshit excuse after bullshit excuse. But I'm pretty sure the Internet Chronicles should be over soon. But if you guys said my name in the chat, I'm not ignoring you. I'm not being a jerk. Well, more of a jerk. But yeah, thank you guys, and I appreciate all of you all, and especially the ones in the Discord server for your kind words. I'm not ignoring y'all. It's just times are rough, and my phone has been going through terrible battery life in this past week because of that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because it's being used for everything now. The phone is basically my computer.
Nice. But yeah, so what you know what? I'll take what Galar said in the chat. This podcast is brought to you by Starlight Children Foundation. Also sponsored by Taco Bell. And of course,
Yay, Taco Bell!
With viewers like you. Thank you. Oh, Lordy. All right. You guys ready to close it then for tonight?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Yes.
Then. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. We'll talk with all of you lovelies later in whatever video we make. Take care, everyone. And as always, have yourselves a wonderful night. Bye, everybody.
Night.
Night.
Wash your fucking
For the
hands.
chillin'.
For the chilling.